In a world where the truth is twisted and blurred, two souls rise up, their voices unheard. Master of the tedious and raven unite. In Gothic Therapy, they stand for what's right. Their strength is within, equal partners in the battle where the truth begins. With wit and wisdom, they cut through the lies. Together they shine, like stars in the skies. Raven and Master, shoulder to shoulder, fighting the evils, growing bolder and bolder. In the heart of the night, under the blackened sky, together they shine, like stars in the skies. Raven and Master, shoulder to shoulder, fighting the evils, growing bolder and bolder. In the heart of the night, under the blackened sky, Gothic Therapy reigns, and the darkness will cry. They've left the skits, but the fight carries on in every video. Their mission is strong, breaking down the madness, exposing the fake. In a culture gone wild, they're the ones who awake. Two minds, one mission, to expose the deceit. In the world of pop culture, they'll never retreat. Raven and Master, a force so true. In Gothic Therapy, they see it through. Raven and Master, shoulder to shoulder, fighting the evils, growing bolder and bolder. In the heart of the night, under the blackened sky, Gothic Therapy reigns, and the darkness will cry. Together they rise, a power untold. In the shadows the story unfolds. Equal in battle, equal in might, they bring the truth into the light. Raven and Master, shoulder to shoulder, fighting the evils, growing bolder and bolder. In the heart of the night, under the blackened sky, Gothic Therapy reigns, and the darkness will cry. Joining in the fight where truth and shadows meet. In Gothic Therapy, where the mission's complete. Raven and Master, two sides of the same coin. In their battle for truth, let the world rejoin.
First of all, I want you two kids to know this is a safe space, okay? Feel free to express yourself. Don't be afraid. I sense there's an enabler here, but we'll get to that.
Meow! Row!
See, guys, there are no sharks in the fountain. Except that one!
Puffer wanna crack!
All right, listen up, you bunch of lost souls and weirdos. It's showtime. You want to survive in this world of pop culture chaos? Well, here's the secret. You got to hit that subscribe button over on Gothic Therapy's YouTube channel. Yeah, that's right. Do it or I'll come knocking, and trust me, you don't want me as a house guest. Don't be shy. Whack that button like you're slamming the door of your in-laws. And hey, hit the bell too, or I'll be haunting your dreams. Catch you on the other side, baby.
In the heart of chaos where agendas collide, Master of the TDS and Raven stand side by side. Exploring the madness, we uncover the proof. With sharp wit and insight, we're the voice of the truth. Welcome to Psycho-Synopsis, the dark side of the truth. Dive deep into the madness you cannot refute. Secrets of the Asylum, come free your mind. Crazy or not, let us be your guide. Diving into the shadows where secrets reside. We'll tear down the facade pop culture's villains can't hide. Wild theories and whispers in the dark. Join us on this journey, reignite the spark. So tune in and listen listen, let's start the debate. With Master Enlightening Raven, your salvation awaits.
Welcome, seekers of the asylum,
For those searching for salvation,
or embracing the insane.
you have come to the right place. Who liked the new intro?
Hopefully, and you glitched out slightly when you were speaking.
Yeah, I noticed I was glitching a little bit.
Where's the chat? Well, oh gosh, there must be a technical difficult. Oh, wait. Ah, surprise!
We're back on StreamYards! Mazel tov.
We can see chat again. You can get pinned chats. You can be seen. You can be heard. Ooh.
We don't have to skip everyone anymore! Seriously, the Streamlabs was an absolute nightmare for Master.
Yeah, it was not fun.
It's not ideal.
So we're back on StreamYards and we're trying it out here because we think we figured out the problem with the quality. How does it look on your guys' end?
So far, I think so. I think it's good.
And YouTube glitches again. What do you mean?
That might have just been me.
Uh-oh. Crispy clean. Okay, so everything looks good. Okay,
had
good. 'Cause
better.
It should be 1080p. Let me actually double check one setting quickly.
It had better.
It is. Okay, so it should be 1080p. There was a minor hiccup. We froze. For when?
We did when we were doing the introduction.
Is it
Oh,
okay now?
Yeah, we're totally fine now. It was literally just during the introduction. Probably because you turned off the video and brought us back inside.
Okay, hopefully it will be good. But
what
yeah,
I think.
so it has quite a bit of dead space, but works. Yes. Look, the important part is we're testing out this to make sure that it works again. And if it does, we'll be back on StreamYards and we'll kind of leave Streamlabs and then we'll fix the dead space and whatever. But right now, we have that and we're able to figure out to come back onto StreamYards. And so let us know. Hopefully it's doing well. I know it froze for a second, but keep in mind, I think that just happens because there is more going on. And also that there was a video and it switched back from a video. It always used to be a thing before. But yeah, so that's the first thing is that we are back on StreamYards. Hopefully that will work for us. And we will be having all of our transitions and stuff, but there's been a couple changes. As you can see from the intro, we've kind of slimmed it down, but also did some kind of parody logos things. What we're hoping is to kind of add more of that in the future when we get better ones. But yeah, we'll probably figure out something to put in the dead space, maybe like an agenda for the day or something like that.
Some
but we'll
kind
figure
of
it out.
memo, maybe, or
It's not going to
or-
be where we spend the majority of the stream, so it's not going to be a problem. Also, we hopefully fixed Ravens being unsynced. How are you doing today, honey?
I am well. How are you, my dear?
What? You responded to me and it wasn't like 10 seconds?
Yeah, only one. Surprise!
YouTube died on me, can't access. Okay, everything's good. But yeah, so we'll figure it out. But right now, we're not going to jump to the right now. We've have things done really perfectly set up so that we're not going to mess with it right now. But we have plenty of
to the
time.
right.
Can you not?
I was having fun.
I'm watching you.
It didn't work, did it?
What didn't
I
work?
was trying to be cute with the electric slide and it failed.
I'm watching you. Anyways, so yeah, there's a couple things. First off is we have taken two segments that you guys like and we've combined them into one. That's right. Media and game therapy are now combined into one, which we are now going to be calling which Raven so aptly named. Honey, do you want to mention what the segment is going to be called from now on?
Yep, I have named it Exposure Therapy.
Yeah, so because we figured that we want to make it so we're showing a lot more clips now when we go over things, and it sometimes takes longer. So having an extra 2 segments versus 1 where we can pick like something to react to and kind of move from there. That's the idea.
Yep. Let me get my 10-minute timer set up.
Which, by the way, I just
Look at
realized
that.
I did not actually get that.
Get what?
I did not get what you. I gotta quickly grab the thing that you picked out for us for our
Oh,
first
for our
exposure
social-
therapy.
Yeah, oh, yeah. You also need to send me the slide of the diagnosis of the week so I can read it later.
I did.
Did?
I did. I thought I was pretty sure I did. It didn't
Sent-
go-
Only sent topics.
Okay, I got it. Give us a sec, guys. This is a little bit different because of the stuff we weren't planning to go here.
Yeah. So Master has been preparing for this all week, and obviously there are going to be a couple of things we missed. Because can't be
but
perfect.
look, this is going to be something hopefully that will fix a lot of the problems that we've been having with StreamYards, but also up the quality and let us do a lot of things that we didn't end up able to do on what we had already. I just fixed that. I just sent
Your
you over the
microphone
thing.
also for a moment just sounded like you were in the woods.
It for some reason might have tried to pick up. Did it pick up something? Is that what it did?
I think it picked up a car outside.
No, I think it picked up. Oh, you might have picked up something else. Anyways, so we're gonna kind of move into that. Aside from that, I think we have the goals for today, right? Do you want to mention what the goal for today is?
Yep. If we hit a total of 20 super chats tonight, starting at $2 a piece, we will tell you about the problems with our heater. First it was a toilet, now it's a heater.
That's not what I wrote down.
Really? Oh.
Maybe you should read next time what the goal is before you decide what it is.
Well, I don't know where where the post is. So
It's
then you're
literally
gonna have
on the
to read it.
chat.
I'm looking. And I can't find it.
Well, that's a you problem.
Honey, you forget the setup is all different now. I can't just scroll back and see it anymore.
You could, but you don't want to.
Okay, I'm doing it.
The goal is we'll talk about a mysterious noise in our apartment and what might be causing it. He says, knowing full well that said thing that was causing it was not not just mentioned by my wife without reading the
You didn't hear anything. You're hallucinating.
Well, in the asylum, that's a normal thing. But yeah, we are on episode 72. We're thinking of doing something special for the 100th episode. We'll get back to you on that. Aside from that, I think we're good to move on to the chat, and we can actually pin the chat messages.
Muzzle tov! Ready to begin?
Okay. I'm ready.
Ready? And 3, 2, 1, go.
We have Griffin and Mite says Relooted would have been more fun if it was a game about blood ravens taking artifacts from other chapters and factions. Oh, I know what that is. I know what you're doing there. I know what you're doing there.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
You only know it's Warhammer because I told you.
You said Warhammer again.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
It's good to have that back.
It is. Then we have James Crawford is here. We'll get to your super in a minute, but I upgraded to Manic because I love the show so much. Le Hechsher Kosher, I think is what you tried to say.
Le Hechsher Kosher, because that's not how you spell Hechsher. I'm pretty sure Hechsher is a Yiddish word.
It's okay. He tried it. That's important. We have Kevin Eric Snell says, how long before you guys show up in a Skybrowse video? Who's that?
I'm guessing another VTuber.
I don't know who that is. I probably feel like I should, but I don't. Macy Van Dowson says, Goth, TDS Smart, Raven Snack, just a bunch of emotes.
Just
Thank
us.
you so much.
Emotes of us.
Thank you so much. Real Thunder Kids also might as well see Toy Story 5 because the story itself doesn't sound terrible, and Toy Story happens to be the only franchise because our nose. If they mess up, then it spells the end of their
Probably
brand.
because they know.
Because they know if they mess up, then it spells in their brand. Okay, yes, that makes more sense. Thanks, honey.
You're welcome.
Asian Swordmaster says, I'll be around today. Thank you.
Yay, memes!
Yep. Proctophile says, shame the Great One isn't here. Now we don't have any diversity. Well, I think he is here, but you beat him to it, so we have the clip for you right now.
It's the differences that make our world so rich, diverse, and wonderful.
I still hate you, though.
Ah, I missed our clips.
Hopefully, we're still looking pretty good. I'm hoping that we... Yeah. Okay, let's go. I'm double checking that we're still looking good. T-Guys Art and Comics says, hail chat, and clocked in.
Hello.
Barry Stroud says, let's go.
Hello.
Sergeant Sapien says, Toy Story 4 shouldn't even exist. Agreed.
That thing was an abomination.
Hoot Owl? Hoot Owl says, just cooking off the YouTube ads.
Yeah, the ads are like so aggressive lately. Every 2 minutes is another ad.
That's
So
why I
annoying.
don't put any on our. That's why I don't put any on our show. I actually don't do that. I set it to manual and then I just don't put any. After the show's aired already, then there are ads. I think that's fair.
Yes.
But while it's over, I don't like people getting cut off in the middle.
I mean, sometimes there will be ads once it goes live, which is annoying.
Archer Dunewire says some of us wait till 10 exactly Eastern time. I had to kick my brother off the phone so I could be here on time. Tell your brother if he doesn't get off the phone, you'll send him into the pit of despair.
That was a bit of a punishment for a brother. How old is this brother?
You'll make him despair. Namans is here. Says howdy, folks.
Hello.
3M5000 says I like how it gives a loading screen feel. I'm guessing that's for the intro. Demolition Dudes is getting close to completing half of the painting challenge done. That's
For
cool.
you.
Ashes Reborn says, good evening, friends. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend and have gotten to fulfill your heart's desires. Take care, and many blessings come to you and yours. Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Emotionally unstable amphibian says, meowdy. 2K Gamekeeper says, sup, Master and Lady Raven, checking in, all while finishing my Oreo truffles glazed in a dark chocolate shell.
That sounds dangerous.
That sounds like it would give you a heart attack just to eat one. Like
The dark chocolate Oreos are dangerous enough. Don't give us more reasons to try new kinds of Oreos.
Youngblood Race is clocking out of my paying job and clocking in into the place that really matters. Hail all. Well, we don't pay you though. So, I mean, I don't know if you can sustain yourself.
If anything, you pay us.
Thanks,
Am I
honey.
wrong?
You completely ruined that, but okay.
I'll put it wrong.
You ruined it. Tail59 says your favorite haunted 59 Cadillac clocking into the Asylum garage. Yes, the garage that exists that doesn't exist. Pathios Productions says I don't think I've ever been this early to one of the streams. Well,
I did. I shared the link early, so that's probably why you're early. Hi, Pathios.
Jeremy Hughes Reviews says, I tried the Relooted demo out of morbid curiosity. The characters looked like malfunctioning animatronics, and I couldn't make it past the tutorial. Well, there's a lot more than... long story short, there's a lot going on with Relooted, more than you think. And we're going to talk about that, because I think we may have found something quite significant. So we'll get to that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you'll be surprised.
Scratch Meowth is dancing. Fasto Solis says, hey, Hale, did someone put something in my drinks, or am I just seeing things? Well, it depends. If you're in the asylum, then you're probably seeing things, whether someone put something in your drink or not.
Well, as long as they didn't put it in your bloodstream.
Danko Orange is dancing.
Danko Orange also joined our Discord server. Thank you very much.
I saw that. Burnt Toast Based Girlfriend says, good evening, all clocking in while getting ready for bed, so keep it down, will you? No. How dare you? How dare you? Odin Dark says, hail night shift clocking in. Erikias says, jello. Dark Tanave says, hello. Let's see if anybody else here. YLGABL says crispy clean.
I'm pretty sure he likes to go by Lime.
Lime, yes. The great one is here. Says, good evening, diversity officer clocking in. Great opening, but needs Bob. You know what's funny? I actually have one that was going to be investigation instead of illumination. And it was going to have Bob, the three-headed
He ran out of generating credits.
Yeah, so I it's not happening now.
Next week.
And as for diversity, we already did it. You only get one.
You're late. That's what happens when you're late.
Eric Halfabees, I like that name. Those avatars are great. Well, thank you.
Indeed, thank you very much.
Opal Dragon says, YouTube died on me. I couldn't access any video. Well, sorry about that. We are hoping to look into... We've been having, as we know, we've been going back and forth between platforms and stuff. We're trying to figure out, I think this will be good for us if we can get it. If it stays stable, it'll be good. And we'll kind of go from there. And hopefully we'll look into other options. But for now, it seems like the best way to keep things stable is to stay on YouTube for now. Just one place. Vice Admiral of Deku of Mars is Deku clocking in late. Sorry about that. Ran into trouble getting potion supplies. Well, as long as the potion ingredients don't eat you, we're good because we don't have insurance for that.
I don't think we have insurance for anything, honestly.
Yep. Yugi gotta be kidding says, like the Bad Kitty Productions roar. I like that too.
Yes.
MK3 Kratos says, is it true that Woody will actually have a bald spot? How does a toy get a freaking bald spot? Well, to be fair,
it's wear on his head, faded paint.
Yes, but to be fair, he had it in Toy Story 2 as well. I just think that there's really no reason to do that, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, but in Toy Story 2, it got repaired. Toy Story 2, there was that whole guy who completely repaired him and fixed him and repainted him, re-sewed him and everything.
Yeah, and we'll get to that. How much time do you have left?
1 minute.
Ref says, is the whole asylum crumbling? If it is, it could be an illusion or not be. If something falls on your head, it could either still be an illusion or it might not be.
Or it will cause the illusion.
Lumindius says, it does what it do, Yugi. Yep.
It does what it do.
Let's see. Who else is here? Blaze Heart Panther says, because our nose. My original comment was deleted. Okay.
Fair enough.
Right on the nose. Okay. The King Alucard says Alucard raid. Okay, we're getting a raid? Is that a thing?
Apparently, but it doesn't notify you on YouTube like it does on Twitch.
It sometimes does, just not on here. Chris Styles says, hello, Master Raven. Hope you are well as well. Chris, I know you've been, I think it was a bicycle accident, right?
I believe so. Hope you're doing better from that.
Yep.
No injuries here. We're not insured.
If I misremembered which event, I apologize. It wasn't purposeful.
Yeah, no injuries allowed in the asylum. We're not insured. Don't tell anyone.
What is he on dial-up? What happened?
3 seconds.
Okay, I'm getting to it. Netflix Foreigners is creating sequels, and Ad Nauseam is always a bad choice. That's true.
And time's
Suburban
up.
Banshees. Chocolate truffles are basically chocolate plus butter. Ooh. Okay, let's see who's. Let's see.
Truffles were a mushroom.
Well, okay, well that was the last reading of the chat. We'll just see who's here. Mr. E Meat Shield is here. Vowels No Vowels is here. Nick Havoc is here. Tabby Penguin is here. Black Chibi San is here. Free Expression Warrior is here. Who else is here? Flip Shazam is here. And
Blaze Azuki.
Oh, you finished it, Raid. You can't auto stream it. Okay, makes sense. Blaze Azuki who has for Toy Story 5. Okay, I think we got everybody here. All right, let's jump into these supers. It's your turn to read them, honey, and you can read them because it's not delayed. Yay!
Read them again. Mazel tov. Put them on screen. James Crawford became a member at the manic level. Went from disturbed.
The manic level.
He upgraded from disturbed to manic.
You do seem
Excited.
manic.
I am.
Verging on
Ecstatic.
psychotic.
Maisie Van Dowson for $10. Clocking in, yo-ho! Concerning the poll, I haven't watched any Toy Story movies, so I don't really care about the next one. As usual, we'll catch the rebound. Have fun without me. Snuggle vest. You're going to need a snuggle vest and probably a padded cell after telling everyone you haven't even seen the first Toy Story.
Well, I've seen them, and I wish I didn't. The fourth one wasn't good.
For once, it's a movie I've seen and someone else hasn't.
No, I've seen Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and then 4 was a hallucination that that doesn't exist.
No, honey, no. Well, you know what I mean because
I know what you mean. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going.
Baked food is for $2. Pennies for the plushie fund. Thank you. I need more plushies. Well, technically, I need more shelves for the plushies.
Well, we put more plushies. I think I put a couple more plushies on the throw page. I think there's a couple more on there. So
why did you tell them that? Now they're gonna get them.
I just mentioned that they're on there. Doesn't mean they have to get them.
Yeah,
and doesn't mean we can't refund them. We can reject them. That is an option I found out. You can deny it. You can return them.
Don't be mean. Put the thing back on screen. Youngblood Ray has been a member for 15 months. Thank you, sir. Been here for 15 months. Still love the voices. Which voices? Our
the ones
natural
in your
voices?
head or the ones you hear right now?
Our natural voices or the ones Master can impersonate?
No, but here's the question. Is it the voices in your head or the ones you hear right now? But the real question is there any difference?
I love us.
Wow, that's not vain at all. I love us.
But silly. I do. I love the two of us. We're amazing.
My eyes are not working. There we go. They're not blinking.
Mine haven't been blinking either. The blinking is broken.
Nope, mine's working.
James Crawford for $5. I could not think of how to say stay kosher and made a huge mistake. I asked Google. You should have asked a rabbi.
You asked the sacred tome of Google, something that some of my haters have yet to do.
Oh, yeah, that was glorious. Though there was someone in the comments who was right. The last thy you had in there was supposed to be a thine. I didn't catch that. I'm sorry.
I don't care.
And Flip Shazam for $5. Look, I'm trying to get a friend to show his wife Helga Comes to Frogtown, but she's been mysteriously sick. What's Hell Comes to Frogtown?
Hmm?
I have no idea what you're talking about, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Someone want to explain it?
Nope.
Skyfire has been a member for 14 months. Thank you. 14 months. 14 months. 14 months.
Stupid eyes. Blink. Blink, Sam. Blink. If anybody gets that joke.
That was a funny game.
Okay, honey.
Yeah?
Read.
I just did.
Okay. Eyes, be calibrated.
I think it's that we're both blinking too quickly. It's like the thing will not register multiple blinks at a time.
I'm okay. All right. I understood that reference. Manuel Samuel. Yes. Okay, guys.
So directly at the camera.
So we got a really interesting topic to discuss today, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's a lot of information.
Oh my God.
We're going to try to approach it as best we can. And hopefully it will be... I'm going to break it down in a way that will hopefully be easy to understand.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Master will have to do most of the talking on this one. He did find most of it, the information. I'm just here for the ride, as usual. Skyfire for $10. Chocolate for the chocolate god. Plushies for the plushie throne. Avi Dominus Nox.
I see Faustus Solus is also here. I think I said hi to him before already, but just in case.
Ave Dominus Nox.
Really?
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Worth it.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It was not. Anyways, we can do our transitions again.
Yay! I'm sure you all missed those.
Yay! Cut off. We literally messed with your mic. How is it still not picking you up?
Because I'm literally right in front of it, and I shriek at a frequency that only animals can hear.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to get into the first topic now, but there's a lot of stuff to cover, so bear with us. It's going to be a lot, but it will be worth it. All right? You ready, honey?
Yes, let's begin.
Here we go. Relooted again, but now we tell the real tale.
France ties and pushed policy used to tilt the scale.
Call it coincidence, but this timing doesn't add up.
A new narrative consultation guess SBI wasn't enough.
Yeah, so we got a lot to cover here. So you guys may already know about Relooted. We covered it last week. Many people have covered it, but there's a lot more to this than you know. What it is that, well, the game, guys, would you believe that the game was pushed for ideological reasons?
Yes.
Really?
I can believe
that
it.
was very, well, we got to cover something because guess what, guys? What they don't want you to know is the timeline for the conception of Relooted and what else was going on at that time. But what they also don't want you to know is the fact that a day after Relooted released, they partnered with a brand new consulting studio. Not Sweet Baby Inc., but a brand new one called Narratify. But here's the funniest part.
Wait. I want to inject this. Emphasis on the rat. Emphasis on rat.
Good. But what you don't know is that this studio is brand new, and what they're planning to do is a number of things. So I'm going to read some of the stuff up on screen. But as you'll see, on the day after Relooted went, it says, Jennifer LeFou and Ubisoft alumni Michael Newton, I'm probably mispronouncing it, or Mikhail Newton, have announced the launch of Narratify, a consulting and events agency working with video game studios and creators. The company's stated objectives are to provide cultural authenticity consulting to international studios and to support the visibility of African video game creators in global markets. However, it says underneath it, ongoing collaborations and partnerships. Both founders have participated in industry programs, conferences, and even events related to the African video game ecosystem, including Africa Games Week, Lagos Games Week, FEJA, Nyacon, and various game jams and competition juries. Narratify has also announced a partnership with South African studio Nyamacop and Maison des Mondes Africains in Paris in connection with the planned launch of the game Relooted. Now, here's the thing, guys. If you were making a game that was one of the biggest selling points for it was how big of a, South African studio. Question for you. Where would you have the launch for it?
You would think South Africa.
Well, guess what? It was launched in France, and there is a reason, one you did not expect. And I'll tell you why. But we're going to first get into this. So when I looked into this, I have to say, shout out to Mr. Mikhail Newton, who apparently has it out for me because he wrote an article. And as you could see on one of the things there in the article, embedded as a part of the what's it called? A part of the embedded tweets in the article as part of the backlash.
It was not embedded tweets, tweet, singular. He only used yours, I believe.
Yeah, he used my tweet. Guys, my post saying, ever dreamed of looting museums while pretending to be the hero? Relooted is theft as justice the game. It's unhinged, unearned, and absolutely ridiculous. We had to react to every smug second. Now, he didn't watch the video, because if he did, he would find out very quickly that he's not telling the truth. Yeah. But he doesn't seem to care about that, because when has he ever cared?
Yeah,
but you guys...
He literally only used your tweet as an example of backlash, as you said, which was absolutely hilarious to discover.
And we'll get to how this neurotifying consultancy deals with backlash in a minute. But here's the thing, guys. I'm going to present to you a timeline of events, okay? Because I'm going to make very clear, and this is something that won't get clipped by weirdos online, but you know, maybe they will. Maybe they'll grow a spine. But we're going to go through this timeline, which is very packed. I'm going to break it down for you. And then I'm not going to claim anything. I'm simply going to show that and say, hey, this is something that's interesting to look at. Fair enough?
Because we can't verify anything. All we can do is give timestamps.
Yeah. Well, we can verify stuff, but we can't confirm 100%.
And because we always say we can never confirm 100%. We just give things as we see them.
But first, before we get into the timeline, let's talk about how this brave consulting company, which is supposedly a bridge between South African cultures and AAA gaming, decided to, I don't know, promote this game that they're involved with, Relooted. Do you think that they were nice and said, oh, if you don't like it, that's sad, but we hope you like it? Or do you think they were nice? No, they weren't. On Instagram, they posted this. Honey, do you want to read what they had to say?
Sure, but I'm reading the English because I can't read French. Besides, French has too many syllables. Too many letters for the amount of syllables it makes.
Fair. Go ahead.
Ahem. If you hate this game because it's about stealing, but you don't mind this, or that, or that, and even this, and out of everything else, and that, then we've got bad news for you. Oh, and I'm so tempted to quote that Fred Night Tights meme.
And then it says, can you guess in the comments, hey guys, what do you think it's them saying? They're saying, if you don't like this game because of stealing, and these other games you like, it's because this game is black people and you're racist. How terrible.
But so is Grand Theft Auto.
Yes, but they don't seem to care. You see, they're saying if you liked Grand Theft Auto, but you didn't like this game, then you're just racist.
That's stupid. But then again, what else do you expect from these people?
Don't you love when a brand new narrative consultancy, which is supposed to be helping, bridge the gap between markets, decides to do that by using a very politicalized game to do that, and then specifically says, if you don't like it, you're racist?
Yeah. Typical.
But here's where we're going to get into the actual timeline, guys. And this is packed with information. I'm going to go as needed to break it down for you all. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because it is a lot. And when I say it's a lot, it is a lot.
As you can see from this timeline my husband so graciously provided you.
Okay, let's talk about this game because, again, I want to make very clear, we are not claiming anything. But based on the information here, you tell me if something's fishy. Let's start out easily. So this is the Relooted, Nerratify, French Restitution Bill confirmed timeline. French Restitution Bill, we'll get to that. Let's start off easy. In 2017, Macron, this is in France, a person in charge in France, pledged to return African heritage. In other words, things in museums, planned to return them. It wasn't until 2018, November 23rd, 2018, where the SAR Savoy report was delivered to Macron, which recommended massive restitution from French museums. Restitution for what? Well, restitution to Africa. What? Isn't that weird?
As in returning items from Africa to Africa from the museums.
But you know what's strange? You know what else happened in 2018? Nyama begins Relooted development.
Suspicious.
That's odd.
Yes.
Okay, but let's fast forward. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Let's fast forward to 2025, July 7th. Relooted first
no,
trailer.
honey, that says June 7th.
June 7th, 2025, June 7th, the Relooted first trailer where the African crew reclaims stolen artifacts. But wait, in July 30th of that same year, the French government files a restitution bill, PJLN 871, which returns. It's the returns of African artifacts from 1815 to 1972. In other words, very soon after the game released, there was suddenly this French bill. But okay, maybe still a coincidence, right? In October of 2025, the Manze opens, which is a government-funded institution. It's state-funded with $90 million. It's for African heritage, and it has a restitution focus. We'll get back to why this is important. Fast forward to 2026. In January 28th and 29th, the Senate unanimously passes this bill.
Unanimously. That's important.
Yeah, it's important. Unanimously passes it. However, February 9th, now here's where it gets interesting. February 9th, France 24 promotes Relooted. But here's the kicker. It wasn't promoted by the people in charge of Relooted. It was promoted by Narratify's Michael Newton. And it was specifically framed as having a restitution focus. And even the person mentioned how, in particular, it has a restitution focus. Interesting. But here's the kicker as well. Narratify didn't actually officially exist until 2 days later.
Weird how that works, isn't it?
Then February 10th, Relooted launches worldwide.
With a peak of 57 players.
Ooh. Then February 11th, the Narratify agency launches and partners with Nyama. For what? For a launch event for Relooted on February 14th and 15th at the Manze in Paris. The Manze, that is a state-funded thing for African heritage. And they specifically have an event there where they do a press conference and all this kind of stuff for the game with a specific focus on restitution of African art objects.
And it is in Paris.
Yeah, so here's the thing. It's almost like, and again, I'm not making any definitive claims. You can determine what you want. It almost feels like, guys, that this timing is too much of a coinkydink. That perhaps, maybe, there was some political angle to using this to push a French bill through the Senate.
Oh, yeah, entirely
Oops.
possible.
But again, I'm not making any claims, guys. I want to make very clear. I'm just a cartoon therapist, dude. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. I do, but let's pretend for a minute, okay? I'm just saying, I'm not making any claims, but hey, this timeline's pretty convincing.
I mean, I personally don't believe that coincidences exist because God is not lazy and will never do things by accident. But also, just cue the Incredibles meme. Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah, but it turns out that this timeline makes it very clear that there was a number of events and that how Relooted ended up being in development around the time where this became up, and then ended up coming out right around the time that this was pushed, and that it was used to push this bill, and then it was launch party in a state-funded African restitution place.
Well,
I don't know,
honey,
guys. You tell me.
Well, honey, if I may add another connection,
Mhm.
didn't the head of Nyamakop say that they got a loan from Landfall Games?
They did.
And isn't Landfall the backing of Wings Interactive, which is based in France?
That is correct. Weird how that is.
And isn't Audrey Leprince, the now former head of Wings Interactive, also on a board in the French government that gives out grants?
You would be correct. We haven't found any connection here, but it's interesting nonetheless. But here's the thing, guys. Maybe you don't believe us. Maybe you don't. What do we know, right? But you know what? Maybe you don't have to take it from us. Maybe you should take it from Jennifer LeFou herself. I'm going to read. It's actually behind Raven, but I will read it for you guys regardless.
Let me read it.
Can you read it there?
Yes, I can.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Jennifer LeFou said, save the date and be our date on February 14th for the launch of Relooted, Purple Heart. After spending all of 2025 spamming about this crazy concept game, I'm happy to create a moment of meeting with the Nyamakop teams and the French public. We look forward to seeing you all weekend from February 14th to 15th at the Mans et Maison des Mondes Africains. I have no idea if I said that right. To test the game, meet the teams, and address the burning theme of the restitution of African art objects. Gamers.
Stop. Wait, pause for a sec. What? Really? So, purposely launching an event in Paris to then use it as a platform to talk about a bill being pushed in France? Weird.
Continuing. Gamers or not, you are welcome. Take your free tickets quickly because places are limited. P.S. Also come and discover Noratify Agency, the new agency created by Mikhail Newton.
Weird. But again, maybe you're not convinced. Maybe the timeline isn't convincing enough. Well, guess what, honey?
Hmm?
Do you know what time it is?
Exposing the truth time?
It's time to head on into our brand new media room.
Yay!
We're going to meet you there, guys. We'll meet you there to talk about this because guess what? Guess what? They may have thought that this Paris that France 24 thing was hidden, but we found it.
My husband is amazing when it comes to finding things.
Here we go. Whee!
Hello!
We are in our new media room. Do you like it? Okay.
I do.
Let's go into it. So we're going to fast forward through this. Keep in mind, this is in French. We have captains.
Yes, Master managed to get it recorded with subtitles. You're welcome. Because we're not all French speaking. Looking at you, Karasushiro.
Yeah, but let's get into it because we got a lot to cover here. This is specifically the event that took place on February 9th before Relooted was released in France with the framing around this bill. So if you thought we were just making it up or it's not real, well, hear it from Michael Newton himself. Saving your eardrums, saving your eardrums.
À l'affiche Planète Afro, l'émission consacrée à l'actualité culturelle africaine.
Where are the subtitles?
It doesn't have the subtitles.
What?
Okay.
It's supposed to have the subtitles.
Honey, give me a sec.
Sorry. I started panicking for a second.
I'm looking for it. Where is it? I specifically downloaded it with.
I know. I saw you do it.
Where is it?
That doesn't make any sense. It should be there.
Okay, doesn't help. You continue to bring it up.
Sorry. I'll shut up now.
Where is it? We have it. I meant to do a better job with this. I apologize.
Please stand by. We are experiencing technical difficulties.
I don't have it. I don't know where it is. Let me see if I can find it.
Please stand by.
I had it. Oh, I know where it is.
Where is it then? In a different file?
But I know where it is, but I have to do something first.
Okay.
Okay, just give me a sec, guys. I apologize. I meant to have this ready.
The Jeopardy music.
That's not helpful, honey.
Sorry, it passes the time for chat.
No, it doesn't.
Sorry.
Give us just a second. Oh, come on. Load up. Okay. Just give me a sec. Okay, honey, can you not, please?
Sorry.
Not helping. I forgot to do this. I was really busy getting a lot of things done. So I apologize, guys, but it's my bad.
You put
Okay?
too much on yourself, darling.
I almost have it done. Okay. Give me just a sec, guys. I need very little time. Just about a minute. Okay, but what we're going to do is we're going to go through this. We're going to scrub through it. We're not going to go through the entire thing because it's very, very long. And, I mean, it's not very long. It's about
I thought you cut it down to 12 minutes.
It was 12 minutes. I meant to cut it down smaller, but I forgot. But we're going to kind of skim through it and get to the part that we need. And we'll kind of go from there. I apologize. I thought I had it. That was the one thing. I knew I forgot to do something. I knew it was like, did I forget something? But I guess I did. So don't worry. We're not going to go through the entire thing. It's a 12-minute video and it's all in French. But we're going to go through the part. We're going to highlight the part where Michael Newton is there talking about it. And they specifically tie it to the bill that we just brought up with the whole timeline. That seems very... Again, guys, what do you guys think? It seems like a huge coinky-dink, right? It's totally not a thing.
Suspicious.
It's totally legit. Not weird at all. So we're going to get to that. Just give me a minute. It's finishing up. You know what? Yeah, it's only got 20 seconds left.
Don't worry.
What about my
time.
French practice? What about it?
Neither of us speak French.
Oh, you mean when I went, hello, I am Swiss baby, we're coming to bomb you.
Pretending to be Bon Voyage.
I am Bon Voyage from the Incredible movie. Okay, it's done.
Yay.
Perfect. Where is it? Okay, no, close. Okay. Here we are, guys. I apologize for that. My bad. I thought I hit the right file. I got it. Ready now? For real this time. With feeling.
Bonjour à tous, bienvenue dans À l'affiche Planète Afro, l'émission consacrée à l'actualité culturelle africaine et caribéenne.
So this is the African Caribbean news, blah, 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 blah. What we want to get to is, look
Wasn't
what
that
game they're
Tales of
promoting.
Kanzara Zao?
It was. They're promoting his African culture, but to be fair, Tales of Kanzara Zao has more African culture than this game has in its its pinky finger.
Yeah, that's true.
Recruter des personnages chargés de récupérer des statues ou des objets d'art africains dans des musées occidentaux. L'occasion de se pencher sur la place et le développement.
See, she's talking about it, but here's where we want to get to.
Des cultures africaines. Bonjour Michael et bonjour Grace.
Right there, on the left, right there, that is Michael Newton, the co-founder of Neratify.
Merci d'être avec nous dans cette émission Planète Afro. Vous connaissez déjà tous les deux.
On s'est croisés la semaine dernière.
And I might as well mention it. The person on the right apparently made some sort of Sims 4 village that's an African village using mods. I don't know why they're on the program, but yeah.
Never heard of it.
Ah oui, déjà. Ok. Vous connaissez le travail de l'un et de l'autre.
Work of both of them? No. Want to use a Sims player.
Oui, bien sûr.
Michael, vous êtes un passionné des jeux vidéo. Vous avez été bercé avec la Sega Master System et des jeux cultes comme Sonic ou encore Alex Kidd.
Ah oui, totalement.
Vous rêviez déjà de travailler depuis tout petit dans le milieu des jeux vidéo. Est-ce que vous avez connu des héros africains dans le milieu des jeux vidéo
So she's asking if he knew any African heroes when he was younger playing video games. Now wait till what his answer is.
Jeunesse.
Ah non, ça n'existait pas. Ça n'existait pas. C'était déjà très rare d'avoir des personnages noirs bien réalisés. Et puis c'est au fil du temps que c'est arrivé.
It was very rare to have well-developed black characters. That's what he's saying.
Black Panther, Storm, Falcon, just to name a few. Seriously?
Oh, no. You see, honey, this is about video games. So there was, guys, did you know there were no well-developed black characters in video games growing up?
I'm
in a young age, there was none.
There was at least one. Wasn't there?
Yeah. Guys, I want to mention this guy also specifically put my tweet in his whole thing about how Relooted, the backlash to Relooted, and how my tweet is an example without watching the actual video that was just a reaction, but okay.
Arrivé en conscientisant tout ce travail, cette importance de pouvoir avoir des personnages qui nous ressemblent. Et c'est ça qui est important.
But having characters that resemble us. When have we heard that before?
Everywhere.
Again, we could spend the entire time looking through this, but again, it's just a bunch of French stuff we're going to skip through. The important part is we're going to get to a part where they're talking about Relooted. And that's what we want. Let's get to it. Okay. No one cares about your Sims village.
Taking a quick drink of water.
Okay.
On est totalement en immersion, du coup, dans l'Afrique.
No one cares.
Nobody cares.
No one cares about your Sims village. Okay, here we are.
In The Sims is the vampire DLC.
Le vidéo, c'est Relooted, un
Video
jeu
game
d'action aventure développé par le studio sud-africain Nyamakop. Relooted est un jeu de plateforme. Une équipe de personnages est chargée de récupérer des biens culturels africains conservés dans les musées occidentaux. Le jeu a l'esthétique afro-futuriste, mais le parcours est stratégie tout en abordant un sujet très actuel.
Addressing a very important current subject, the restitution of our heritage. Now, here's where it gets into that. Here we go.
If I may, wait, honey, if I may, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Was it mentioned in the trailer that the museums were Western? Because I don't remember that being mentioned anywhere.
Yep.
I thought everything was taking place in Africa.
Nope.
Oh, okay then.
Portage de Yongshim.
They're still terrible at being thieves.
Un masque à chantilly du Ghana. Une
talking about different artifacts that they want returned. And they're talking about how in Relooted, to address this justice, guys, this injustice, guys, it's injustice.
Oh, hilarious.
You can address this injustice by justice.
And they can't even disable a security alarm.
But here's where we get interesting, guys. We're going to get some back-end footage of what was going on at Nyamakop. Here we go.
Continent. Aux manettes du jeu, le studio sud-africain.
This is them designing the characters, guys. Surprise! Didn't think you get to see this, did you?
Sorry, but that pre-finished thing looks hella ugly.
I mean, at least we know it's not AI. If it was AI, it'd probably look better.
Individual eyelashes, and what the heck is with that hair?
Nyamakop, constitué d'une trentaine de développeurs avec un vrai
developers
message
with
politique.
a real political message.
Really? You don't say.
Working on this game.
En travaillant sur ce jeu, j'ai vraiment compris l'ampleur réelle du nombre d'objets culturels.
This is Sidney Kubi. This is the producer of video for Nyamakop.
Africains qui se trouvent vraiment dans des musées.
Artifacts that are actually in museums.
Je pense que c'est une excellente
I think
invitation
it's
pour
an
les gens à
excellent
en
invitation
apprendre
for people
davantage
to
sur
learn
quelque chose
more
dont ils
about
ne sont
something
pas
they're
conscients
not
et qui a des
aware of
conséquences
and which
très
has
réelles dans
very
notre
real
monde d'aujourd'hui.
consequences in our world today.
Au menu des opérations, repérage,
Reconnaissance, blah, blah, blah. We don't really
Filtration,
care.
extraction, and escape. All of
Now,
which
here,
are done
director
terribly.
of narrative at Nyamakop. Let's get to her.
Oh, here we go.
On aborde un sujet très
A
important.
very important
Celui de la
subject is
restitution
addressed
des
that
biens
of the
culturels.
restitution
Mais au
of
final,
cultural
on le fait de manière
property.
ludique.
But in the end, it's
Vous
done in a
voulez simplement imaginer à
playful
quoi
way.
pourrait ressembler
You
l'Afrique
simply
dans le
want to
futur.
imagine what Africa might look like in the future. It was done in a playful way, guys. That's why you steal.
No.
Playful. Now, this is a content creator, but here's where we're going to get back to Mikhail Newton. And that's what we want right here.
Un jeu qui donne envie, en
A
tout
game
cas.
that makes
Je
you
vous ai
want to
senti tous les
play.
deux
In any case, I
habités
thought that you were
par
both
le
deeply
reportage.
engaged in
Est-ce
the
que vous
report.
avez eu l'occasion de tester ce jeu?
Oui, oui, il y a
Try out
une,
this
il y a
game.
une démo
Yes,
qui est
yes, there's a
disponible en ce
demo
moment.
that
Le
is
jeu
available
sort,
now. The game
demain ou
comes out
après-demain.
tomorrow
Et,
or the day
moi, c'est une vraie
after.
fierté de voir
Keep in mind, they're partnered with the company already.
And yet, but right now, when this interview is going on, the Ratify does not officially exist.
Oh, but wait, honey, he's going to mention that it does.
ces images, d'entendre cette
You're also
musique, de voir
surprised
des
to see the
personnes
images
qui
and
sont
hear this music, to see people who are of African descent or simply African talking about these games. For me, it really warms my heart and makes me happy to see these images. This game deals with the restitution of cultural property, and moreover, the Senate adopted on January 28th a bill aimed at facilitating the restitution of cultural property in states whose OGs were looted, stolen, or confiscated between 1815 and 1972. You heard it here, guys. They're literally tying this mediocre, boring 57 player cap game and using it as a political cudgel to push this bill. Now, we don't know if there's actually any, government behind it, but the timeline does make you question what's going on.
Indeed.
Ce jeu est totalement dans le cœur de l'actualité.
Totally at the heart of current events. Michael has a cool tool. We have feeling that a new trend is slowly taking hold in the video game sector, at least driven by young African people from the continent. In your opinion, are we witnessing lasting change in perspective, or is Relooted an isolated case? Now, here's where it gets interesting, guys. No, Relooted, I think this is just the beginning. There will be plenty of other games, plenty of other people who will reveal themselves as time goes on. And I'm convinced Relooted is just a role model and the starting point for plenty of other games ideas that already exist. Our developers out there, about 100 studios all over Africa. I think it will disinhibit them. It will reveal them. And that's what we're trying to do with Neratified 2. To raise awareness.
Da, da, da.
In other words, guys, they're not just a bridge between the AAA market and, South Africa. They're they're a bridge between using South African things to push political agendas, including
kidding.
one in France that just happens to coincide with when this game was started and when this game was released. Weird. Nope. And then, guys, I want to make very clear, this game was marketed as one of the biggest like South African studios full of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they did their launch party in France instead. In Paris, France, in a state-funded government building. Explain this to me, because I don't understand it.
I cannot explain it either, darling, except for that it's all connected.
Yeah, and by the way, hi, Mike. Hi, Mikkel. Sorry you didn't like my post about Relooted. Did you watch the video? No, I didn't, because I would have to not be a victim if I did.
Yeah, they never watch these kinds of people never actually watch our videos. It's very easy to tell by the kind of comments that they leave.
Sorry, go ahead. But awareness of all these cultures and all these folklores, all these myths that exist in Africa, and we hope we'll go much further. And you are also raising awareness with The Sims. Nobody cares about them raising a thing with The Sims. Let's head out of here, guys. Let's head out of here.
Yeah, if you can just give me a moment, honey. I need to grab another sweater because it's freezing in this room. Can I turn off the AC?
No.
Okay, I'll just grab another sweater then. Be right back.
Always cold. But yeah, guys, so you could have waited till we were actually finished, but yeah. So guys, a convenient timeline when the studio was founded and everything coming all the way back to here. What does it mean, guys? I think it's really strange. There's clearly no involvement of anything else here, right? This is totally legit. This timeline that mentions how literally the bill was Relooted was announced on June 7th of 2025. Then July 30th, the French government restitution bill occurs. Then the Mans A opens in October. Then the Senate unanimously passes the bill in 2026. Then February 9th, the France promoted it on that clip we just saw. Then Relooted launches. Then the Ratify launches. And then they do their launch event in the Mans A in Paris.
Make sense.
Weird. Guys, clearly this is all a coinkydink and there's no government stuff going on here. And if you think so, well, guess what, guys? As they already said to us, guys, they made sure that we knew that we got bad news for you. Can you guess?
I'm so tempted to say the Friday Night Times thing. Please let me say it.
No.
Oh, I'm so tempted.
I got news for you. That means you're African. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Someone say it in the comments because I seriously am tempted.
All right. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go back to the waiting room.
Yes. That was fun.
You guys have no idea how long that took for us to do. Honestly, I worked really hard to find that.
It was quite the rabbit hole, honestly.
So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think that there's some fishy government business going on there?
Yes.
Because I do.
I do too.
But let's see. The Sims thing is dumb, but admittedly that chick has the best hair. True. They only watch it if it benefits them. True. I smell a huge connection. No, you should not believe your lying eyes. Do not notice the connections that aren't existing.
You're just a conspiracy theorist.
You're just a bigot and sexist and racist. And a bigot, sexist, racist. Because Viva la France ×3. They want to break the political agenda. No, guys, they want to use this as a bridge to get South African games to big AAA markets, but they don't do it in the correct way. Instead, they're going to call you racist and they're going to promote it to push political ideology. They literally made the launch event for the game a political space where they could promote the French bill. Explain this to me. Explain how that works. This is not a coinky-dink.
Nope. Not at all. I mean, with everything you found, even if we can't confirm it 100%, the timeline just, the timeline is very telling. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. Let's see. What's Africa going to look like in the future? A lot of change. It's Kim. No. Yes, playful racism. No. It's just that if you don't like the game because stealing and it has black people in it, then it's clearly because you're racist. It can't be because the game sucks. It's because you're racist. Honey, don't do that. Your avatar looks weird when you do that.
I was taking a drink.
You don't think you're being pulled off screen. That guy was using Blender.
He was?
Yes, he was.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Grip on lightsaber titans. Only a Sith deals with Blender. But what do you guys think? This is not the French Connection I want to watch. When isn't the government doing something fishy?
True.
I'll be on the bet. I'll be willing to bet if you dug deeper, it was really France's idea. It was France's idea. It was the UN, and they weren't the ones who were backing the illegal immigrant over the border game into the US. Oh, funny you should mention that, guys. Funny you should mention Take Us North.
Did you find something else about Take Us North recently that you didn't tell me?
No, I just think it's very interesting that they said that these will be the first for games that are like this, and we're getting a bunch of games that are pushing kind of things like this. Isn't it weird? Think about it for a second, guys. Take a step back. We have a game that's trying to push for restitutions to museums. And we have another one that's trying to tell you that people going over the border, you should be sensitive to them. Isn't that weird? Don't they sound similar? Don't they sound like they're pushing ideology in a form of a video game?
Well, weren't they
and
also
doing it
announced?
badly?
But weren't they also announced like several months apart?
Yep.
So
there is no conspiracy in South Africa, France. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Totally not a money laundering scheme.
Well, considering how much money Nyamakop got, yeah.
You auto-corrected, I'd be on the bet as I'm willing to bet in your head. No, I saw the other message where he corrected it. I just read it that way.
Gamnig indeed, burnt toast.
The French government should be celebrating the fact that the conquered kingdom of Dahomey, of whatever the hell it is, that Dahomey were horrific, monstrous slavers. Nope. Bad. Gamnig! Yep. But
Much
yeah.
Gamnig.
Guys, clearly just complete coinky-dink, and you should, if you see anything else, then you're just a bigot. You're just a bigot.
And apparently that kingdom is pronounced Dahomey.
Dahomey. Okay. But you're just a bigot. Okay. Anyways, let's get to the super chats. But yeah, that took a lot of work, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed that. But basically, long story short, there may or may not be some very strange timing around certain events that occurred in France and how this game was used to push a political bill in France and the people involved in doing it.
How South Africa even got involved with France is beyond me.
I will say France has some of the biggest places that have a lot of the that has a lot of the biggest like African museums and stuff like that, African like stuff, so that makes sense.
That's true.
But they're passing a bill there for restitution. So
doesn't France also have Ubisoft?
Ubisoft is pretty much everywhere, honey.
I know, but isn't the main base?
I don't know, honey. I love
remember.
you. Asking me questions that I don't have the information in front of me right now is not
Can
helpful.
someone please confirm in chat? I don't remember right.
No.
Aw.
I'll make you disappear from the stream. Don't make me. I will do it.
Please don't.
I'll do it.
Dark to Knife said, yes, they do. Aliana Blue for $5 New Zealand. I shall finish watching later. Duty calls. Here's some chocolate funding. Looks like you'll need it after all that. Well, good thing we had dairy for dinner, so which means we can't have chocolate later.
Yay.
GS Wolfwood for 2. Curses French perfidy infecting my games.
Ho ho! Would you like some DEI in your video game? I blew up your video game.
Ah.
Say bon voyage to our favorite franchise.
Haven't we been doing that enough for the past 10 years?
Now I'm just imagining Bon Voyage from The Incredible, but like holding a sweet baby with a little like wick out of its head, going, "Ha ha! I blew up your game!"
Yeah.
Kaboom!
Sacre boom, as someone else said it in the comments earlier.
Sacre boom.
Someone said that in chat earlier.
That's hilarious.
I know.
But yeah, that's it. So, whew.
Can we add chocolate bars to our throne?
We
Yes,
tried.
but they end up becoming unavailable
They get removed very quick.
because they get sold out. Chocolate is delicious after all. I feel very bad for the people who are allergic to it. Have my condolences.
But we got all that. I hope it does well. That was a lot of information to find. So just keep that in mind.
Oh, yeah, like I said, quite the rabbit hole.
It took a lot of work, but it was worth it. Now, hopefully we never have to speak about this game again because it's trash. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I just have nothing to add.
Well, when I pause for dramatic effect, it's for you to talk.
Oh, sorry.
Bad kitty.
Meow.
No.
Hey, you can play the clip again! Yay!
All right. Neratify? Yes, that's the name of the company. It's brand new. Brand new. They're going to help bridge the gap.
Yep. Isn't that great?
Honey?
Yes? Oh, nobody has spoken for 5. Made new Chrome extension that you guys probably won't use, lol. Does combine YouTube supers and memberships in actual dollars, though.
Might be helpful. But right now, oh God, is it wrong that I'm so tired after that? That was a lot to break down. I think I did a much better job.
I kind of am too.
I think I did a much better job, hopefully.
But I don't have access to caffeine right now. You do, though, if you want to take a mint.
No, I'm good. But let's move on. We got some lesser demanding topics.
Okay. Hold on a moment. We got some new people in the Discord. Let me take care of them.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go on to the next topic. And as I said, guys, we've combined the gaming and media therapy into one. So
that's going to
great.
be
Thanks.
That's going to be so we're going to be doing the new exposure therapy towards the end of the stream.
Yep. And we still have memes and stuff. Don't worry. Yeah. So, but yeah, guys, it was totally not to push a French bill at all. If you think so, and the timeline looks convincing, there's got to be another reason, clearly, because it can't be that reason. You're just a bigot.
Clearly. All right, shall we move on?
Yep. We'll move on to our next topic. You ready, honey?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. Toy Story 5 rolls in with the same tired cliches.
Why cling to old toys when tech defines our days?
When the story should have been just 3.
You forgot
sorry. A fifth dragged out chapter when the story should have been just 3.
Sure, it's for children, but you don't have a friend in me. No one asked for this.
Nope. Nobody asked for this. We're getting a 5th Toy Story where technology is going to be the one that's like the bad guy. And like, it could be good, but like Toy Story 4 was crap. And honestly, I think that this is an opinion that I have, and I think is most people have. You should have made the first 3 Toy Story and then made the rest Toy Stories. We could have had Toy Stories Woody, which explained where Woody came from and his past history. Toy Stories Buzz, Toy Stories Jessie, Toy Stories. We could have done all this. You could have done all these stories, but made them kind of separate from the original, which would have kept the originals kind of timeless. And then you could have done this. And instead we get this crap.
Yeah. I actually saw a video once about someone who did a theory about Woody's origins, and what they came up with, speaking to a YouTuber who actually reviews toys for a living, was that Woody was part of a marketing campaign, but but there was only one made, and they never went into mass production. Woody was literally the only one in existence, and some little kid ended up with him because of a letter that he sent to the company, and that kid was supposedly Andy's father. That's the theory.
You watch some strange content, honey.
I used to have very odd tastes.
You are a sad, strange little woman. And
if nobody figured it out yet, it is also theorized that Andy's mom is Emily, Jesse's original owner.
Yes, but you are a goth.
I am aware of that.
No.
I know what you were trying to do. Because you can't say
You ruined
toy,
it.
I'm a real
You
woman.
ruined it. I'm just going to leave now. But yeah, so we're getting this, and the main villain is Lilypad, which is like a gamepad, and the kid's going to be glued to it. And look, do I think there's any like huge problem with this? No, I don't understand why we had to get Woody in a poncho and have him have a bald so they can make bald jokes.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. You want to make it show that he's an old toy, but there are better ways to show toys being old. It's called wear and tear.
My favorite part is how Buzz and Woody are kind of Woody's only a little older than Buzz, at least from what we were told, and yet Buzz is fine.
Yeah, and why is Buzz wearing the sheriff star? Unless it's a sticker.
Well, because he's the sheriff now. I think. I don't know. But I will say there is one thing people pointed out, which I did see in the trailer, which actually is somewhat interesting. The idea that the Lilypad is actually probably one of the worst villains that they could face, because it can record them and it's always listening. So if it records them and plays it back for someone, the toys can be seen moving and it could completely out all the toys forever.
That's a good point.
So if they do it well, it could be a thing. But we got a whole Buzz Lightyear army that we've already done, and
oh yeah, they're bringing back all the Buzz Lightyears.
Like, do we really need this?
But for some reason, not the Barbies.
I don't want this.
Neither do I. The concept is okay, but it's not going to be executed well.
I mean, I'm interested in seeing how they do it, but I'm not interested in the movie itself.
Yeah, not at all.
I mean, if I look at it, does anything look inherently bad? I mean, no, it looks good. Like, it looks, when I say looks good, I mean, like, visually, it looks really good. Like, the movies we get these days are, like, downgraded. So.
I mean, that's true. Movies tend to suck these days. Unless you go on what we only have those few rare gems, like Frankenstein by Guillermo del Toro. Except for the part where there was that odd love interest between the Goth's character and the monster, which did not need to be there. There was really no reason for that. But anyway.
But look, I think this is I don't think this is necessary. I think that we've really tired out this. And again, I think making Toy Stories would be a better option. but we're not
agree.
we're not going to get that. We're just going to get more of the same. And Toy Story 4 was not good. A lot of people say it was okay. I don't think it was good. I didn't hate the idea at first, but it's not as good.
They turned Bo Peep into a girl boss. And Gabby gets Woody's voice box, but somehow has all of her own lines when realistically getting another toy's voice box inserted into your wiring would give you the other toy's voice line.
I think it'd be funny if she's like, oh, it was out there like to Gabby goes out there to be like, oh, someone's gonna be good, and it pulls it. Somebody poison the water hole.
That's what actually should have happened.
Hi, I'm instead of hi, I'm Gabby. There's a snake in my boot.
Like I said, that's actually what should have happened. That was
no, but just imagine like that toy doll going, "There's a snake in my boot."
Like I said, that's what should have happened when she received another toy's voice box.
That would have made it better, in my opinion. It would have been funnier.
Absolutely.
But look, we'll have to see how this is. I don't like them making fun of the legacy characters. At least they explain how Woody came back. But like, this could be done well. Maybe it'll turn out to be good. But honestly, I think this is really tired out. And I just don't think we need it anymore. I think that my idea of making like Toy Stories would go over better. It would have been interesting.
I mean, they've done it for a bunch of other different kids' movies. Like Kung Fu Panda has that TV show, Legends of Awesomeness, I think.
No, but like, imagine like they go and they say, okay, we're going to take all these toys and we're going to give their origin stories for them in Toy Stories. Boom.
Yes, that would have made more sense. But you see, my dear, that would require even a modicum of creativity and original thinking.
And we don't have that anymore, I guess.
Unfortunately. I mean, I do.
We always have we always have the first 3 movies, and there's only 3 Toy Story movies, and the 4th one is not necessary.
Agreed. And this one
we'll have to wait and see how this is.
And this one, for now, this one is just a bad dream.
Well, you know, I will give him credit. I do think the idea behind the story isn't terrible, but I think the execution is what's going to matter, and I don't trust them on that.
Why would you?
Well, I don't really trust them on anything, to be honest.
Exactly. Why would you?
They haven't done a good job. So we'll have to wait and see how it actually turns out. But for now, it's interesting concept, but the execution may be lacking.
Indeed. Oh, I can't wait to roast it.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good place to stop.
Mm-hmm. Whee!
How are we doing so far, guys, with quality and stuff? Things are going okay. I've seen there's been a little bit of lag, but like a lag spike when we swap topics from topic. So
yeah, so far the lag has only really been happening right after we switch rooms.
That's okay. Is it that big of a deal?
Can anybody tell?
I don't think it's that big of a deal. What I want to know, look, if there's something, it's been a little laggy. What do you mean?
Define a little laggy. We need specifics, please.
There was one lag spike, but it wasn't bad. Was it like for how long?
Were you able to understand what we were saying?
Come on,
guys. We need elaboration.
No, put it this way. We've had a lot of stuff go wrong with our stream. How is this? Like, is this not that bad based on what we've had before? And we can improve on it, guys. We'll be moving back here and we can have everything that we need. So,
yes.
Chupacabra Bacon is clocking in late for my weekly therapy. Hello, everyone. Master in my guild raids brand overtime. Well, your guild, you should have told your guild that you have therapy. It was a little laggy, but added some pepper and it's fine now. Visually, the quality dipped, but the audio is fine. 3 to 5 seconds of lag time during the intro. Okay.
Well, that's not bad.
But it's not that good. Okay. Look, it's workable. We'll deal with it. I'll figure out what's causing it potentially, but it's fine if it's a 3-second pause.
142 people watching live right now. Holy crap.
Well, I feel bad because we got our big topic out of the way, and the other two are a bit different. So
yeah. Oh, and then we have our new exposure therapy, and then got a diagnosis, and
memes and stuff,
and a story, and
I'm just glad things are going. How are we doing? Are we getting anywhere close
Now we
to
have a total of 8 super chats according to the tracker thingy. Proctofile!
Be nice. You're so mean to him.
I'm not being mean. I'm just asking
You just
him to
shout
help
at
us.
him. You know what? You know
Proctofile,
what?
you know I don't mean it meanly, right?
It's my show now.
No, let me back. Let me back.
Proctofile, don't worry. I got her back for you. You're welcome. Proctofile, I will let her back if you allow it. I will let her back in if you let. You have to give your approval. Of course, let her in.
Thank you, honey.
And her voice didn't lag. I turned off her avatar so you didn't see. You heard her, but you didn't see her.
Meanie. Proctofile, you know I don't mean it meanly, right? It just became a kind of a habit of yelling out your name when we need to
A
track the
bad
money.
habit.
I have lots of bad habits. You know this.
And you should be working on them instead of improving upon them.
But I don't wanna.
Well, too bad. We all have to do things in life we don't want.
Meow.
Our first $20 super chat.
Bird Toast Space Girlfriend for $19.99. Thank you very much. I'm betting that Toy Story 5 will force the message somewhere awkwardly in the storyline, like the Great Girl Boss or Rainbow Cudgel. Well, they did do Girl Boss. They turned Bo Peep into a girl boss in the Toy Story 4 that doesn't exist.
Yeah, but because you first $20 super chat, let's give you a clip, which we can do now easily. So let's give you a clip. Let's give you a good one.
このカードに全てを託し今エクゾディアの封印が解かれる怒りの豪華エクゾードフレーム
I love that scream at the end. I missed it.
Back at the voice, it warbled. Okay, well, it fixed. Is it fixed now?
Seems like it.
It should be. It probably didn't like that I removed her from the stream and kept muting and unmuting her. That probably made it
no,
warble.
no. I was clicking on my microphone to unmute myself every time you muted me.
Yeah, so it wasn't warbling. It was that I was muting her and she was unmuting immediately. So it was going because that was okay.
You're so mean to me.
You're mean to other people, and I have to make sure that you're less mean to them and you're more mean to me because I left to live with you. And I don't know. There was a good retort in there, and it just got completely like.
I don't want to be mean to you.
You're mean to everybody.
Not you. I love you.
I want to die.
Okay. Let's get into. We still have some other super chats. Let's get to those quickly.
GS Wolfwood for 2. To infinite retreads and beyond good taste.
True.
Odin Dark for 2. To infinity and beyond brand recognition.
Brand recognition. It's not ignition. It's falling with style. No, I think it's funnier because if it fails in the movie theater, I'm going to say
what?
It's falling, but there's no style.
Honestly, I just want the Buzz Lightyear TV show back.
Oh, Buzz Lightyear of Star Command was so good.
Yes, I want that back.
The movie was good. The TV show was good. And then they decided to do a Buzz Lightyear movie where they didn't take from the TV show. Why?
The cartoon is what the toy was supposed to be based on, and they did a good job with it.
Okay, honey.
Sergeant Sapien gifted 1 Gothic Therapy membership. Who ended up getting it? I didn't see.
But wait, we could do this. Hold on.
Thank you. You love me. You really love me.
Oh, hell, Jim Carrey.
I think we're pretty close. The ratings are falling. You are a brand. You don't want that back now, Raven? It would be ruined. Yeah. What? Apparently the Pixar studio hated the animated Buzz Lightyear of Star Command show. Why?
That's news to me. That was a good show.
Oh, some random white guy got the membership. That's actually his name. And we are at 95. Can we get to tier 1?
Please, please, we can finally do the clips for those again. Please, 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 please. Ready, please?
We probably need to get to our next topic.
Aw.
Wait, what? Why? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know why. Oh.
Gothic. Sergeant Sapien gifted another Gothic Therapy membership.
I think that probably puts us
That
over.
one went to Naaman's.
Yay! It was a good show. Why cancel it? Because all good things must die.
Sadness.
Did we hit tier 1? I think we did.
I believe so. I think got
Tier 1 reached. And also, Effendi says hi, hello. But we hit tier 1. It's time for tier 1, guys. Tier 1. Tier 1.
Tier 1. Unfortunately, we don't have that. So wait, we
for
can't
tier 1.
Wait, but yeah, there's one thing we can each do, right?
Yeah, there's one thing we could do for tier 1 each of us, so we'll both do that, and then we'll figure out in the future, hopefully, if anybody knows any good VTuber like asset artists that we could reach out to, that might be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
we would like our hats back.
Yeah.
Wait, we have another super chat. Chris Styles for £2. Let Toy Story rest.
No, you know what I want? I want Toy Story 5 Tales from Ollie's. Ooh. Tales from the clearance rack.
Burnt Toast Mate's girlfriend for $1.99. Disney is a zombie eating its own brain. How does that even work? How does a zombie eat its own brain?
It went brains and it reached it and it's like there's nothing there. Where should we drop this suggestion? I'm pretty sure I follow you, Names. You can always message me on Twitter, or you can or in our Discord somewhere. Get at me. But yeah, let's get to tier 1. We'll switch. We'll do our things. We'll go to our next topic and we'll move on from there. Okay?
Yes. Do it.
You ready?
Begin.
Previously on Yu-Gi-Oh!
I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck!
That's not what it does.
Roll my dice! That is what it does. Pot of Greed! Draw 3. I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck! And I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck! Then I play Magic Force, which allows me to play Pot of Greed once again to draw 3 additional cards from my deck!
And no, he's right. And I attack and I win, right?
No!
You don't have any... Well, you don't have any monsters, and my
he's supposed to be here!
What? Oh, you got the Celtic Guardian!
My turn! I summon Dark Magician! I also summon Jack's Knight!
What? How... You can't summon a bunch of cards on one turn. It's against the rules.
You never saw this coming! I summoned Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck!
That's not what it does! It doesn't do that. That is what it does. It doesn't...
That's what it do, Yugi!
It does what it do!
It does what it do!
I win!
First. No, I said first!
I win! I
said it first!
Raven won? No, she did not. You liar. It was a tie. I believe Asian Swordmaster. It was a draw. Okay, we'll call it a draw. Otherwise, I'm going to hold my breath until I turn red.
Our faces can't actually turn red.
Still on my breath.
Honey, are you?
I'm fine. How are you? It was a drop. You're disappearing.
Oh, oopsie.
I'll fix that. What are you doing?
No idea.
Well, knock it off.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, let's go to our next topic before she does any more of that. All right.
I'm so sorry.
Here we go. Giving it a minute for the lag. Lag, go away, come again, never. Cronin's mummy in shambles. So, Cronin's mummy shambles in with the hype already dead.
Unwrap the title, and you'd swear creativity fled.
A generic horror flick that shouldn't exist.
Unless we decide to call it a sequel to The Exorcist.
I love that.
I can't believe you did not read this right to me. That was this one was absolutely great. I love it.
How was that?
That was brilliant, honey. Oh my God. You're so good at that.
Okay. So Lee Cronin is coming out with a mummy movie. We've known about this for quite some time. We've talked about it before. But the trailers come out for it, and,
it's not a mummy movie. It's not The Mummy, like from Brendan Fraser's Mummy. It is literally just another generic this girl got possessed movie. And she looks like Bella Ramsey.
Yeah. Now that you say that, I can't unsee it.
Look at that bottom left picture and tell me I'm wrong. She looks like Bella Ramsey in that photo.
Oh my God, she does look like Bella Ramsey. You know what she's saying? It's okay, Grandma. I'm gonna be a dad. It's okay, Grandma. I'm gonna be a dad.
I was literally thinking the same thing. Oh my God. I love you.
So hilarious. Look at the top right. You know, it's actually at the top right. She looks more like Sloth from the Goonies, but you know what? I'm just imagining that that's the reaction to anyone who had to watch The Last of Us.
Seasons 1, 2, or both.
What?
Oh, did you know seasons 1, 2, or both? And did you know that The Last of Us TV show got canceled after season 3? Even though Neil Druckmann said that there were going to be 5 seasons.
Well, there's not much else to do.
Exactly. But somehow they were going to turn it into 5 seasons, and I believe they've canceled it after season 3. I think. Don't quote me on that.
Talk about
I don't
this
remember exactly.
Well, let's talk about the Lee Cronin's Mummy, shall we? Because we're getting a mummy movie continuation with Brendan Fraser, which I think is I'm much more looking forward to. But the thing is, it doesn't look like a terrible movie. It looks like a generic horror movie. But the thing is, if you didn't put the title of The Mummy on it, I wouldn't have known it was The Mummy.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it's a mummy, but it's not the mummy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, do I like the idea of them trying to do like an actual horror version of The Mummy? Yes. Do I think this is it? No.
No, not at all.
Besides, I think this is very clearly there's a problem with it.
Also, I remember you saying one thing that we agreed upon in the trailer, that the parents of the girl bringing her home for her to be healed with love is stupid.
Yeah, that was so dumb. They come in and they see like this walking corpse so to give a thing, the premise is going to be this girl named Katie goes missing and she's found like 8 years later, but she's in a coffin and she's like undead now. And she's like, her parents say, we need to take her home for love. And it's like, no, you don't. She's literally a walking corpse. Put her into a special facility.
You see how long her nails are, how dirty she is, the way she's acting, how emaciated she is. You don't bring her home right away. You leave her in the hospital.
I'm just thinking, it's like, oh,
why?
gosh.
No, really, honey, why? Why? Is there no movie where they actually leave the person in the hospital? Please explain it to me.
Because there'd be no movie then.
Oh, yeah, true. Unless they decide to haunt the hospital. Could easily do that.
The Mummy, Return of the Hospital.
No, seriously. To leave the person in the hospital and then have the haunting take place in the hospital, and then all the sick people have to be the ones.
Do you know why they can't have a mummy in a hospital, honey?
Why?
Because they wouldn't be able to keep it under wraps.
But or better yet, do it in a mental institution. Then no one would believe them.
Look, I just think that the thing that bugs me about this is we have to like look at this and kind of go, okay, your daughter returns after missing for 8 years. She's found in like a giant coffin. Your first idea is let's take her home.
Seriously. I understand that you want to be with your child after she's been missing, but does Hollywood not actually read missing person cases after those people are found? They're usually hospitalized for a while to bring them back to good health.
Look,
or at least stable health.
There might be some context for this that we don't know, but looking at this, it didn't excite me. Not only did it not excite me, it just kind of made me go, wait, this is a mummy movie? Like, if you had called this well, I don't know. What would you have called it if it was a different movie? What better name for this movie would it be? Not The Mummy.
Curse the Tomb.
The Sarcophagus.
Yes, that because she was
Called
found
it sarcophagus.
because she was found in a sarcophagus.
Am I wrong? That's a much better name for the movie. Just call it Sarcophagus.
Yes, that would have been better.
Sarcophagus in Lee Cronin's Sarcophagus in theaters. And suddenly, I'm more interested in seeing it.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like it's going to be an okay movie. I'm certainly, as a standalone movie, I'm intrigued by it. As a mummy movie, hell no.
Well, now I'm not intrigued by it at all because now all I see is Bella Ramsey.
Oh, don't worry, honey. It's Bella Ramsey as a zombie.
It's okay, Grandma. I'm going to be a dad and I want to be Spider-Man.
And am I wrong that Lee Cronin looks like a soy boy?
He looks like Macaulay Culkin.
But with brown hair and a mustache.
He looks like Macaulay Culkin, doesn't he?
Now I can't unsee that. How dare you ruin Home Alone?
Spoiler alert, guys. Spoiler, this is actually a sequel to Home Alone. Like Kevin's older and he lost his daughter named Katie. He left her behind and she fell into a sarcophagus. And then she booby-trapped the No. I'm more interested in the Brendan Fraser continuation mummy movie, which has been confirmed. I'm more interested in that.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like it. Well, look, do I think this is going to flop? I don't know. But it doesn't look like anything new to me. It looks like a generic movie of generic horror that just happens to have the mummy label slapped on it. Unless there's something that we're missing that we haven't been revealed yet, I really don't think this is going to do much for us.
Yeah. Otherwise, if I think about it as just another generic girl gets possessed and kills her whole family movie, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to ask you the most important question. You're okay with it, but would you go see it?
Don't know.
Would you go to theaters to see this movie?
Probably not.
No, I would not. I don't need to see the mummy. It'd be like going to theaters. I want to see the mummy. We have Mummy at Home. Watches Brendan Fraser at home and doesn't watch this.
Yeah. The Brendan Fraser movie was peak.
The Brendan Fraser movies were peak, except for the third one, which was terrible.
Fair.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. This movie there were leaks about this movie that it didn't do well with test screenings, and the leaks were telling us the story of Katie, whatever. People were saying it was fake. But given the trailer now actually reveals that it is 100% the story.
I am more inclined to believe these test screeners.
Well, considering the trailer confirms the story that was said to be fake and makes it very real, then it tested very poorly, and I have zero hope for this movie. If I wanted to see a Bella Ramsey mummy movie, there was other ways to see it.
Yeah. You could just watch The Last of Us.
No, that's just the mummy franchise.
I mean, it has zombies in it, so.
Yep, but it has no more heart or brain.
Or anything else that gets put in the mummy jars.
Yep. I think that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to say.
I honestly don't know what else to say either. I was also going to say something about the Bella Ramsey lookalike.
That's pretty much it. Like this movie doesn't look good. Like it just doesn't look good. I wish it did.
Yeah. Why is it always a girl that gets possessed? Why never a boy?
Because boys are strong and women aren't, and so giving them supernatural powers fixes that. I don't know.
Sounds sexist.
Equal opportunity for women.
But the women get possessed more often. It's just that women are easier to possess because they're more weak-willed.
Well,
Probably.
I mean, some people did think of women as property, so I guess possessing it would be easier. I'm sorry that you said that up so well. I could not do it.
Oh, it's okay. That was really good. Oh boy,
that was funny. I couldn't.
That was
help
awesome. That was awesome.
It depends. Some cultures viewed women as property, so.
Somebody clip that. That was hilarious.
That was pretty good.
Oh.
All right. Hang on, there's going to be a minute of lag. Lag time! It's lag time! It's lag time!
It's lag time! Yay! Oh my god, that joke. Nice property joke. Oh my god.
I can hear Twitter having a meltdown already.
I'm a woman and I think that's
Not
funny.
wrong, though. Oh, come on. You know I didn't mean it seriously. It was more of a funny joke.
Joke.
Reaper Knights is clocking in late, the innkeeper of the void, and that my pick is very creepy. Looks like she's from The Exorcist. Though my prediction it's gonna flop for sure. It looks like Bella Ramsey.
It's Bella Ramsey as the Exorcist child, possessed by Pazuzu, but instead of Pazuzu, it's some sort of.
Oh my god! Now I'm just seeing Bella Ramsey like projectile vomiting while floating at the ceiling. I'm gonna be a. Like, that's very nice. That's very nice. That's nice, honey. You're going to be attached. Strap her down. Strap her down.
Proctifile for $2. Played back at half speed, Raven 1.
You know what I have to say to that, Proctifile?
No. Why am I not allowed to win?
Because winning would mean that I lose.
But
why? And I
never lose.
Yeah. Burrito Space Girlfriend for $4.99. Shout out to Master for slogging through the muck to expose the stories for us.
You have no idea how much time it takes to find these stories sometimes. And it's a lot of work, but you know what? It's worth it. I think the truth is important. I think it's important to be informed about what's going on with your video games and stuff like that. And also when there's some suspicious government stuff that lines up with the creation of a game, you know, it's worth knowing.
Indeed. His work is so underappreciated, so we appreciate your appreciation. Chris Stiles has been a member for 8 months. Thank you, sir. Tomb of the Dragon Emperor was meh at best.
I'm going to say it wasn't even meh. Look, I've watched some bad movies. I watched the War of the Worlds remake with Ice-T, or what was it? Was it?
It was Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, whatever. I don't remember the names of these people.
Don't remind me.
And that one I made it through.
That was an affront to H.G. Wells.
I will say this, though. I specifically tried watching The Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, and when I did, I turned it off. I never finished it. It was that bad.
On a scale
so for me,
on your movie scale of Back to the Future to Where the Wild Things Are, where did Tomb of the Dragon Emperor stand?
It doesn't, because I didn't finish it. I don't rate it if I don't finish it. It means it's
Fair
worse.
enough. Where did the War of the Worlds one stand on your scale?
It's like right above that where the Wild Things are, right below it.
GS Wolf.
There was some value to it, at least for entertainment, as it was so bad it was good.
I mean, at least I got an article out of it, so. GS Wolfwood for 5. Honestly, the premise feels more fitting for an episode of a supernatural detective show rather than a full-blown movie. A two-parter, if we're kind.
Yeah, you're right. But look, I'm all for trying to like reinvent like horror movies, but this is not how you do it.
No.
I mean, you could just make, oh my God.
What?
Why this came into my head? I want to see a Gordon Ramsay like biography, but with Bella Ramsey playing Gordon Ramsay.
No!
No! Just call it Ramsay.
No. No. I do not want that image in my head. There's no way Bella Ramsey
come
can
on.
pull
You'd
off the
watch
Lance
it just for
Armstrong.
curiosity, and you know it. You'd be curious.
There's no way she would be able to pull off all of his yells and curses and insults.
That's what's funny. She'll be trying and she'll be failing. It's raw. Also, I'm going to be a dad.
Honey, please. Gordon Ramsay deserves way more respect than that, and you know it.
What am I? An idiot sandwich. That's right.
Bella Ramsey, yes. Gordon Ramsay, no. You're being called a heretic and bad, master.
Yeah, I heard. Well, I don't care. I see what makes you cheer, I think. Is that what I was supposed to say?
No, the Rick's line is,
I don't like your booze. I see what's made you cheer.
No, honey, it's your booze mean nothing.
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer.
You're welcome. I remember the line better than you. I'm very good at remembering lines for some reason.
You know what I have to say, honey?
What? You tip your hat off to me?
I have hair under my hat.
And I can take my glasses off. But I look so much better with them, honestly. I'm going to put them back on. In real life, too. I do not like being without my glasses. I just look weird without them. Honey, put your hat back on. You're scaring the viewers.
Hatless master can't hurt you.
Honey, put the hat back on. Thank you, dear.
Okay. Well, we have one more topic. How close are we to the super chat goal?
Let's see. We need 6 more.
I don't think we're going to make it.
Probably not. And that's okay. It's not that great a story anyway.
Excuse you?
What?
Excuse you?
What? What
you
did
didn't
I say?
have part of it.
Hmm?
You were not a part of it. Part of one part of it. The most difficult part of it.
Oh, yeah. I stayed inside for that.
Oh,
hi, Smash! Smash JT for $4.99. 5 more.
You missed the good stuff.
Oh, by the way, Smash, if we ever decide to have you on again, we've actually figured out a way to do so.
Well, actually, we're thinking of making another show during the week, which we actually think we can have you on. It'll be looking at some crazy panels.
And we figured out a way.
Smash.
And we figured out a way to add your camera without having to make ourselves tiny.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, be prepared and be very.
But now we should get into our new segment, which is a combination of both game therapy and media therapy, which is now called exposure therapy.
You're welcome for the name.
Oh, I just finished watching Alien. Haven't seen it for so long that I've forgotten the whole thing. There's only 2 Alien movies.
Yeah, we finally got to watch them about a year ago.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get into our exposure therapy. We got an interesting exposure therapy. Speaking of monsters and stuff, we got some interesting one for you guys today.
Yes.
You ready?
Yes, begin.
Give it a minute for the lag. We're back in our little room. All right, honey, what do you have for us today?
I have discovered from a Hollywood Horror Museum, which is awesome, a video of the inside of a ride at Epic Universe, Dark Universe, with all the Universal monsters.
So we're going to watch this footage and we're going to react to it.
Yay!
Here we go. You ready?
Yes.
That looks really cool.
Yeah, I know. Those animatronics are amazing.
Is that Frankenstein like destroying the wolf?
Frankenstein attacking the werewolf.
Looks really immersive. Is that the mummy?
I think so. The original mummy. And there's a child crying.
Ah, it's Bella Ramsey. Who is that?
I don't know.
I can't tell who that is.
Neither can I. Maybe that's some explorer?
Who's being shocked there?
I don't know.
It's not the best footage, but we'll look.
It's not the best quality, no, but...
Is that a mummy?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is so cool.
I want to experience this firsthand.
Look at that mummy out of the... That is amazing. Dangling from the ceiling on top of you? Is that on top or the side?
Either or, maybe in between it. I want to go so badly. We need to plan a trip to Florida.
We'll see.
Meh. I can tell that a lot of it is holographic projection and light. But it's done really well.
Whoa.
What is that?
They spared no expense for this.
No, they did not.
They're bats. Honey, your microphone can only pick up so much.
Lord Dracula, Lord Dracula.
Speak in normal human
Lord
tones.
Dracula. Is that a ghost? My lord.
Excuse me, the only lord that you get, the only lord and master of you is me.
I call you master. I call him lord. There's a difference.
No, remember? I go by TDS, master, or you're lord and master.
Yes, I know, but my Lord Dracula.
Nope. Stop fangirling so hard that you break the sound barrier.
I'm sorry. You know how much of a Dracula fan I am.
You could be slightly less of a Dracula. You could be a Dracula fan, but also be at an audible volume that humans can hear.
No, I'm speaking at the frequency of bats. Get it?
You're driving me batty, is what you're doing. That is a pretty good animatronic.
Oh my god, it's beautiful. I need to go to this.
Is that
Frankenstein? I think. Yeah. What's he holding? Is that part of his? Oh, it's a mirror. It's reflecting
for Dracula.
Sunlight. Reflecting sunlight. Oh,
That's
that's
smart.
genius.
What is that?
A ghost, I believe.
Okay.
Some kind of ghoul.
Aw, kid's crying.
Awesome! You should not have brought a child on this ride.
Whoa. That is awesome. I gotta see that again. Holy. That. Disney, eat your heart out.
I'm freaking out right now. I need to go to this attraction.
That, I'm sorry, that looks
Please give
real.
me enough money to go to Florida. I need to go to this.
This is amazing.
I'm so jealous. I love it. It's beautiful.
Light from Frankenstein.
Yeah, that's for the free from Frankenstein's mirror.
That's amazing.
Oh my God, all the monsters
Disney
facing
could
each other.
never do something like this. They would never do it.
No, they wouldn't.
Wait.
He gets flown into like a wall or something.
Did you see him try to jump out of there?
Yes.
Look, watch. That was Frankenstein.
Awesome.
He's got a hole in him from the sun. Oh, that's so cool.
I want to go.
That's Victoria
that's
Frankenstein.
the Victoria. Yeah, that's who it is. That's who was shooting the electricity thing.
You know what this reminds me of? The Indiana Jones ride in Disneyland.
But better.
But
Way
better.
better. Oh, that must be her Igor.
And they're getting destroyed. It ends there. I gotta go back to look at this. I'm sorry. This part is the coolest. Right here. Wait, no. Right here. No, it's right over here.
Here.
Oh, he looks like the Joker.
I was actually thinking he reminded me of Nicolas Cage's Dracula.
Look at that. Look at how it's such a visual performance there is amazing.
I know it that some of this is animatronic. It's literally a mixture.
Recording is
all
low
of this,
quality.
Honey, honestly, honey, all of this I can tell is a mixture of animatronics and lighting effects, but it's done so well.
But I want to mention, guys, this is a low quality recording. Imagine this in high quality. Imagine you're in this ride.
Imagine it with your own eyes.
And this happens.
I would be freaking out. I would be screaming my head off in absolute joy. I'm already screaming my head off in absolute joy.
There's a Dracula jumping away, and then he's right here. I'm sorry. These animatronics look so good.
Uh-huh.
Holy crap.
Take that, Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm so glad I found it. I'm so happy. It's so sad that I can't go. And you want to know the worst part, in my opinion? We cannot partake in the food at this part of the park.
I know. We should.
The coolest looking food. They have garlic breadsticks shaped like wooden steaks.
There. Let's go back to the main room, honey.
I want to partake in goth food. Someone please open a goth restaurant that's kosher. Because we have a goth cookbook for an actual goth restaurant, but a lot of it involves shrimp and mixing meat and milk.
I want to point out also that people are like, why don't you have chocolate or stuff on your your throne page? And it's because no one actually there's not much that's kosher that we could get that would be not expensive.
Yeah, my chocolate is hard to get.
Oh, by the way, I want to mention something, guys. Just because I never bring it up, you guys know we have merch, right? It's old. It's not our new avatars, but we do have merch.
Yeah.
If you guys want.
We have a Teespring.
I
No
never
one uses
mentioned
it
it
anymore.
but we have merch. It'll probably be going away soon. We're probably going to end up revamping it at some point.
I mean, we should at least keep the ones with just our logo.
I'd like to revamp it all to have Psycho-Synopsis merch. I'd like to have a Gamnig t-shirt. I'd like to do a bunch of different things. So we'll get to that.
I at least need to get a Gothic Therapy mug before we revamp.
Okay, we're almost to the goal. Let's see if we can hit there.
Sergeant Sapien for $2, 4 more.
I don't think we're going to make it.
GS Wolfwood for 2. Nice to see actual effort at work on this ride. Yeah.
Effort in the word Disney does not go together.
Honestly, honey, you realize I didn't actually watch that video when I sent it to you?
Yeah, it made it better.
I know. Proctophile for 2. I apologize in advance. I have created a monster. But as long as it's not because he's named after the cheese. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Use code via Nexit for 5% off. Yeah.
Honey, do you remember what I'm talking about the monster cheese?
Yes.
That's according to Rob Zombie, that's how Herman Munster got his name.
Yeah, it was awful. Also, Rob Zombie should absolutely never, ever, 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 ever cast his wife in anything ever again.
Yeah, she was not a good Lily.
She can't act.
No. The only thing good in that movie was Grandpa. And that's being nice. They made
the current merch will become collectibles. Yeah, probably.
They made Herman Munster get drunk on a Shirley Temple, which has no alcohol in it at all.
Well, some of them do.
Not that one. Skyfire for $2. Gamnig.
I want to have a Gamnig t-shirt that literally has the definition for Gamnig.
Ooh, yes, Crystals. I also really love Cadbury chocolate, especially
I need to go to Florida too.
Top Deck is my favorite.
We need a Raven and Master plushie. Make it happen. How in the world would we do that? Like I'll be honest, guys. Like I would love that idea, but here's the thing. First off, I'd have no idea how we do it. And second off, any of these places that you have to like get a certain amount of orders, let's be honest, we love you guys and we have a decent amount of you here. Like every single one of you would have to buy one for it to be something we could even do.
All 127 of you.
If you could find something, if you could find a way for us to do it that doesn't require us having a certain amount of orders or whatever, I'm open to it. Makeshift, there's problems with makeshift. And again, we'd have to get a certain amount of orders that we can't.
Sergeant Sapien for 2. I learn so much every time I'm here. Oh, so you finally learned that Rob Zombie made a Monsters origin story movie that absolutely sucked and our review of it got taken down by YouTube?
And then I put it back up.
And I still think it got taken down again. It doesn't exist.
Nope, I put it back up.
No, it doesn't exist anymore.
I put it back up.
I've looked. I haven't found it. I don't believe you because I haven't seen it.
It's a live stream, my dear.
Oh, yeah. That movie sucked. I was so disappointed.
Yeah. Anyways, we hit the goal, but let's go get the poll first. Then we'll do the goal story. Then we'll go to the diagnosis, and then we'll do memes. We do have memes. I will say there is one unfortunate circumstance around coming back to StreamYards, and that if there are any memes that are audio, we're not going to be able to do them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Did my microphone pick up anything again?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm hearing a train outside, or at least what sounds like a train.
No, when just right now, did I have an issue?
I don't think so. I didn't hear anything.
And I'm sorry about the audio thing. It's that getting audio to work on StreamYards was one of the reasons we didn't want to keep doing it, is because there's a big problem with getting it to work. There's a whole big workaround that you can do, and it's really, really difficult.
Yeah.
So,
oh, hi, Roman of the Empire. Good to see you.
I'm sorry, Thunder Kid. I trust me. I tried everything. It's just a mess to get it to work. And I'd rather you hear both of us and be able to see memes still and have everything still work and have videos still work and be on here and be able to pin the chat and stuff like that, rather than just, worry about it,
Yeah.
I think it's a toss up.
Yeah. So, just one small sacrifice for coming back to StreamYards. Think of it that way.
I think it's fair because we get everything back. So, anyways, let's take a look here. We have a poll running that says smash the like button to clock into the night shift. Will Toy Story 5 be good? And it has 176 votes. And leading with 47% of the votes is there only 3 Toy Story movies, followed by 23% who say no, it will fall with style. 19% says yes, you have a viewer in me. And then 12% say it's time for Angry Eyes. You know what else it's time for? The poll to be over. Do we usually do the story first?
No. Does anyone remember? I can't remember. I can never remember week to week. I think we do the diagnosis, then the story, then we finish off with memes.
Oh my god, the memes this week look amazing.
I know.
I'm sorry, I'm scrolling back up to the top. Okay. Let's get to the story, into the story. So, what's going on with the sound in our house? I'll tell you what. So, we've had recently where we've had some problems with our heater, where we've had at night, randomly in the middle of the night, we've had like a clanking noise and stuff like that randomly. And we didn't really know what was causing it. And we tried to have people come look at it and they couldn't find anything. And it would just randomly happen during the night, even when we had the heater off. So we weren't sure what was going on. But over the Sabbath, we had it happen again. Now the heater wasn't on. So I decided, you know what? It's nighttime. It's like almost like 10 p.m. I'm going to go to the roof to see if I could figure out what was going on. So I go out of the house. It's freaking out. I go out to the roof to climb up to the roof at night. It's dark out. It's cold. There's a big puddle on the roof.
Oh, and well, let's not forget, it's also Friday night. It's our Sabbath.
It's our Sabbath. There's no way for her to communicate with me.
And he can't bring a flashlight with him either.
So I climb up there to go look. And I finally get up there and I look and I realize I'd have to walk across like an entire length of a roof to get to where our heater would be. And I start to go and I put my feet, I get to the door and the door has no handle. And there's a note on the door that says, "To whom it may concern, please try to walk with less heavy footsteps because it's very loud. Sincerely, the management." And I'm thinking, why does our door not have a handle? But I get up there and I'm looking around and I can barely see. I see a giant puddle on the roof. I'm looking around. I realize I have to walk all the way down. I go to stand and start walking. One of these heater things turns on next to me, makes a loud noise. I freak out. I turn around and I leave. And we still don't know what caused the problem.
And I was inside because I didn't want to go outside with him and because it was way too cold for me. And I was starting to he was gone for what I thought was too long. And so I was actually starting to pace out of worry because I was kind of worried he'd hurt himself in the dark out in the cold outside with no way to contact me.
I said if she heard a shout, it would probably be bad.
Yeah, fair. Then I would have grabbed a coat and gone outside.
Yeah, only then if I was in danger. Don't make your poor husband go out at nighttime.
I didn't tell you to. You volunteered.
The thing that's worrisome is that this noise, we don't know what causes it. But what happens is it's like a very loud clanking noise. And then what ends up happening is it goes like click, 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 click. And then you hear wham, wham, wham from the roof. And it feels like the roof is going to cave in.
Yeah, because literally the vibrations could be felt in our floor when the heater was on the ceiling.
I don't know what's causing it, but as long as it doesn't break, it's not my fault. But I ain't going up there at night. So yeah. So, in other words, what's the sound from our house? We think it's a heater, but we're not sure.
Yeah. Could be something else entirely. Could be a ghost. Would be nice if it were a ghost.
No.
Aw. You're no fun.
No ghost.
Sadness.
I'm looking at you.
Meow.
Behave.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Just because you're in kitty form does not make you cuter.
Yes, it does.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Meow.
I love that bad kitty production thing.
Originally, Master was going to have me record myself in this form and do those actual noises, but it was less work for him to just animate it.
Yeah. All right, that's pretty much it. Wow, great, amazing. Let's get to the diagnosis, and then we can get to memes. Okay?
Yes.
We can use our transitions again. Yay! It's time for the diagnosis of the week. Are you ready?
Yes. Let's go. And now it is time for the diagnosis of the week.
where we take events from the week and relate them to a mental illness.
Because Hollywood is full of them, and you should be aware.
And we have an interesting diagnosis for you this week.
Do tell.
So the diagnosis for this week is misattribution of agency.
Please explain.
So misattribution of agency is a clinically recognized cognitive phenomenon in which intent, authorship, or purpose is assigned to the wrong source. Misattribution of agency occurs when something is presented as one of a kind creation, while the real driving force sits somewhere else entirely. The surface story and the underlying engine do not match, creating a false sense of meaning.
In relation to today's topics, with Relooted, misattribution of agency is exemplified in the clearest and most blatant form here. The game is marketed as an indie cultural expression, but everything about its rollout points towards something engineered to amplify a French restitution bill at the exact moment it is being pushed through public consciousness. A brand new narrative consultancy debuts by using this game as its political megaphone and immediately frames criticism as moral failure. Agency the public is told to admire is not the agency actually pulling the strings.
With Toy Story 5, misattribution of agency is exemplified by a film dressed as a heartfelt continuation of a completed emotional journey. What actually drives it is its need to squeeze the life out of an IP long after the story found closure. The label promises sincerity and legacy, but the force behind it is mechanical, as a mechanical continuation, not creative purpose.
And with Cronin's Mummy, misattribution of agency is exemplified by a horror movie wearing the mummy like a borrowed coat. The title implies lineage and myth, yet the trailer reveals a generic supernatural movie that has little to do with the franchise it claims. The audience attributes meaning based on the label, but the creative engine beneath it does not support that promise.
And that's why we think this is a great diagnosis for this week.
Agreed. This was a pretty good find.
All right. We're going to swap over back to our media room. It's a little finicky, so bear with us, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that the meme thing is not perfect. We'll get to it. I promise, okay? Here we go.
Hello.
Okay, hold on.
Memes.
There we are. All right. Can we see?
I see them.
Okay, we have slide to the left, slide to the right, crisscross, crisscross, cha-cha slide, cha-cha real smooth. Master after Raven spoiled the stream for the 5,984th top of the time.
Isn't that the current Jewish year? Or are we at 5,786? I forget.
All your artifacts are belonging to us. Up to you to break generational trauma. Warhammer, Warhammer, Warhammer. Nobody cares. YouTube killing its quality, like.
Yes.
Yes. Rawr! I can read again.
That's cute.
I love us. That's not vain.
You misspelled vein. That's a window vein.
French mentioned. I wake up. I surrender. Oh my god! We called Relooted Temple Run for Black people. Relooted before Relooted and better than Relooted.
This
it's
is
Temple
true.
Run.
Temple Run is Relooted before Relooted and is better than Relooted.
I like my stealing damning. I love it. Historians who study African culture when the wokes of the French sabotage their studies, it belongs in a museum. I'm a cartoon therapist.
And you made him a cartoon.
I'm imagining myself going.
really whisper in case anyone can tell.
What?
It's public domain now, Disney.
Ready now with feeling. Bomb boy. Oh, I love it.
Ah, it's beautiful.
This Gamnick is for lasting changes. Role model Gamnick. Master at any given point in the show.
Ah!
Am I beating up a computer? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is, I think.
That's true. Oh, if Master doesn't learn his French, Puffer will to protect him and Raven from the wrath of Duo from Duolingo. Puffer versus Duolingo.
Puffer would win.
Government Gamnig.
Oh my gosh, did you make that a South Park Canadian? It looks like a South Park Canadian.
If you have you been taunted by this man, you may be eligible for restitution.
Your father was a hamster, and your mother smelt of elderberries. I probably said that line wrong. Oh well.
Raven on other popular media. Raven on the most obscure media.
This is more or less true.
I mean, you've watched Generator Rex. Who has watched that?
You have. You introduced me to it.
Technology bad and beyond. Let Raven back in.
Proctophile. Why do you always make him look like an alien?
It's failing with style. Raven was misbehaving, so I made it's the equivalent of Master threatening Raven with him sleeping on the couch.
Unfortunately, we can't hear the audio.
I get it, though. I remember that. I'm on the phone now. I'm picking up the phone.
No, stop! Holding your breath.
That would be a good. I'm looking at that thinking whether it'd be a good emote, but at the same time, I have literally no idea what kind of emote it would be used for.
I honestly don't know.
I won.
No, you didn't. I won this time.
I'm gonna be a dad. It does. That's not what it does. That is what it does. It does what it does. It's pretty good. Who wore it better?
Bella Ramsey or the ugly
That
thing
Bella
from 300?
Sloth. And the goodies. I'm gonna be a dad. It looks so good. I love this. I'm gonna be a dad, guys.
You do that voice too well.
Light source object. Light ray observer. I don't get this one.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not sure I understand. Please explain it.
Sloth. Ramsey projectile vomiting.
You're saying run! You're saying run!
A potato. A movie with Bella Ramsey as a possessed girl starring Cynthia Erivo as the exorcist and Pedro Pascal as Satan.
No!
I would actually low-key be interested in that just because of how ridiculous it sounds.
If anything, Cynthia Erivo should play Satan.
It's Bella Ramsey as a potato. It's raw. I'm an idiot sandwich, Dad. Oh, God. Kill it with fire.
Make it go away!
Honey,
Go away!
please return your audio frequency back to normal human.
Please get that image out of my face!
Dracula Simpcarn. That's true.
I'm okay with this.
Lord Dracula!
I'm okay with this too.
I love how he keeps giving you the feisty tooth. It's so true.
Well, I do have things right now.
Click, 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 wham, wham. I must find out. Mission roof possible. Dun, 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 dun. Master after another convenience item malfunctioned in his house. That's true.
Yeah.
The real person, the clanking on the roof.
Zombie parts.
I prefer the mummy. The real mummy. Perfection. She looks like a bootleg Sydney Sweetie. She does. She looks like someone tried to draw Sydney Sweeney from memory.
And
I
not
messed up.
well.
I messed up like real bad.
Yeah. And that's all?
I think that's it.
My
That
throat
worked pretty well.
hurts. My throat hurts. I'm gonna need some tea with honey after this.
Trying
Can
to see.
Master
Get the
do
heavy
a
flamer.
Can Master do a Dracula impersonation? Can you?
Potato. Can we use AI for memes? Sure.
For memes, absolutely. You can use those.
For memes, you can use AI as long as it. But then just keep in mind the rules of the. If you are in the Discord, just look at the rules. They're quite extensive because you want to be careful. But like there's if you just take a look over the rules to make sure you don't make anything we get in trouble for. Otherwise, cool. It's not fun, not a problem.
And now we can't have anything with sound. So
for now, I'll figure out what I can do, guys. I'll try my best. I can see if I can like embed it somehow, but like for now, it can't. So
yeah.
Can we do can Master do a Dracula impersonation? I can try. I don't think I've ever done one.
Can you do a Romanian accent?
I am Dracula. Listen to them, children of the night. What music they make.
That was not bad.
I have never tried that in my life.
You need to be a voice actor. I have contacts. Please let me get you in touch with them.
I bid you welcome.
Oh my gosh, why did I hear Bela Lugosi?
Listen to them, children of the night. What music they make.
Honey, why are you sounding like Bela Lugosi?
I don't. I probably sound terrible.
Oh no, that sounded really good to me. But then again, I am a Dracula sim.
Oh, because he was a woman as an object. Oh, okay. I got that. I got that meme now. Haha, that was funny. Remember I said women were objects to possess?
What? I'm so confused. What's that connecting?
The meme that was the me looking at a person looking at an object. You see a woman because the lights reflected. It was this object. I said women were objects. That was funny.
Okay.
I am master. Blah, blah, blah.
I don't say blah, blah, blah.
Now look at Raven as you do it.
Listen to them. Children of the night. What music they make.
Did that work? It sounded like the count from Sesame Street. 1, 2, 3 vaccine, for bird flu.
Wasn't that a robot chicken skit?
Yeah, I love that one. One of these kids is not like the others. One of these kids
is dead. I love that part.
You know what? I should grab that. We should do that quickly.
One of these kids is not like the other. One of these kids is dead. The word of the day is quarantine.
Oh my god. It's 53 seconds. I'm gonna download it so we can react to it.
Okay.
What a bonus content.
Yay! And then we can end off.
And no, don't do any more memes because we won't get back to them for now.
Yeah.
This is just a little bonus.
Just because we can. We have the time.
It's really good. Okay, I almost got it. Okay, I got it. Ready? We're going to swap back to the room.
Yay.
Bonus meme! Bonus meme! Bonus meme.
Bonus meme. Bonus. Yay.
Lag, go away.
Come again, never.
Okay, here we go. You ready, guys? We're going to be pausing to avoid copyright.
I feel like I'm gonna blow chunks of birdseed.
We're going to be pausing to avoid copyright, okay?
Just heads up.
Oh no! Big Bird has the bird flu!
The word
Oh,
of the day is quarantine. Quarantine. Quarantine.
I love the skit. I love the skit so
Snuffleupagus? Is that you?
Oh, he must be hallucinating.
Hi, Bird. I'm so sorry you're sick.
He must be hallucinating.
So good.
I'm scared, Snuffy. Thank God you can't get it since you're not real.
And then doesn't he fade from existence because he's a figment of Bird's imagination?
Yeah, wait for it.
Yeah, thank God.
Wait. Here we go.
One vaccine, two vaccines,
My favorite part.
Yes.
One of these kids is not like the other. One of these kids is dead.
Today's episode brought to you by the letters CDC.
Look, the letters CDC.
I love it. And the Cookie Monster versus Keebler Elves is also one of my favorites.
That aged so well. It did. It did
know.
age so well. That was proven false by Sesame Street themselves. I have no idea.
Yeah.
It was
Robot
too
Chicken
funny
is-
not to do.
Robot Chicken is supposed to be parody anyway, but they do such a good job. Or they
I
did.
still love the one of these kids is not like
Not
the
like
others.
the-
One of these kids is dead. We're so terrible.
Yeah, I know. Well, we are a part of
All
the-
right,
well,
I
we
think
are
we're out of time for tonight. We did a great stream. There'll be videos based on the stream throughout the week. We'll be moving back. Guys, before we go, final verdict. How is the return to StreamYards?
How was our quality
Good.
throughout?
Good?
On a scale
Better
of 1
than
to 10,
Streamlabs?
scale of 1 to 10. Or should it be 1 to 5?
I want to know if it's better than the Streamlabs, because I'd rather stop paying for that one.
Yeah. We just want to know about
That's
our
what they said.
quality. Was the quality good?
7, 8. Great tonight, other than lag. Good. We'll worry about figure out the lag. It was fantastic. Was the quality good? Didn't see the
Just
big
wanna know
quality
about
the
the
whole
quality.
time. That's great. That's so good.
Oh, thank you, God.
9. Quality is much better. Okay, great. So you know what? We're going to go back to StreamYards then, like full time. And I'm going to improve it, guys. I'll figure out what's going on with the delay and stuff like that. And we'll figure it out. The quality is better than Smash. Oh, that's high praise. Then again, Smash's quality is not that great sometimes. His audio, his video's a little bit behind.
Yeah.
Quality was good. Okay, that's great. We'll work on the lag, and we'll work on adding stuff to like the blank sections and stuff. But like at least the main stuff works. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for all the super chats, all the memes. We appreciate you guys. And yeah, we're gonna have our outro. Our outro is slightly changed. It's the same as the one from last week, but like I fixed it up, and we'll be able to show you guys messages instead of having the chat there.
Hooray.
So,
I missed
honey,
that.
it's your turn.
Yep. So until then, happy nightmares.
Tick-tock.
talk, the stream ends with midnight chimes. Pixelated therapy, cross digital lines. Hit subscribe for the void to make sense. Comment your woes, a form of recompense. Like the shadows merge in the twilight's haze, our channel's a refuge, a weird therapy maze. Campaign shrink, we got you fam. Laughs and guidance in this goth jam. Like the video break, the algorithm spell, share with your crew. Escape life's hell, from spooky memes to advice obscure. Here's your dark solace with humor as a cure. Own the night with our ghastly delight. Vendor of laughs in the negative light. Darker than your overcooked roast. Sub to the channel that you love the most. Bell tolls, it's the end time fair. But your issues, leave them right there. Strings of crypt, bury your dread. Return tomorrow for the undead.
I think it was Dostoevsky who said, "Later,